those comments.
Hello and welcome to DCP Live episode number 300. 300. Can you believe it? 300 episodes.
Woo!
That's a lot of episodes.
That is a fat load of episode that we have dropped on the feed.
Yeah. Big loads.
Welcome, guys.
Laundry.
we need to set some tone here first because it's a special 300
I think
episode.
you just set the tone.
Yeah, there's a tone that was set. We need to
Accurate.
further lay in some tone here. Holtz is here. Welcome, Holtz.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Woo!
Because it's a special episode, we want to celebrate and hang out. Our discussions of Destiny are going to be extremely limited, and there's some news, obviously, right? Watts, you want to
Big news.
hit the details?
We'll hit you with a TLDR of they announced the raid date. The next raid is officially out. It's going to be 10 a.m. August 26th. Now, there is a bit of hubbub. People are upset because that is a Friday. And
It's not a Saturday.
It's not a Saturday. They did say that the reason that they did that, though, is because people don't want people working on Saturday. When there's bugs or server issues or whatever going on, people have to go and work on that.
Yep.
So with it being on Friday, people can tackle the raid and any issues that come with that during their normal
Confirmed it must be
work hours.
Crota if they're talking about bugs already.
And dropping it on a Friday. They don't want to be there for Saturday, so it's like get that thing out, right?
There's also news in here about skill and connection, their goals of high quality matches. There's a bunch of graphs.
Yeah.
And we're not going to go into any of that. We can talk about it next week for sure. We can
For
delve
sure.
into our thoughts on that. But if you do want to check out all of the nitty gritty about the TWAB that came out today, firing range is
Destiny
happening.
down. Oh, sorry.
Firing range is happening tomorrow.
Yes.
So you don't have to wait. They're doing it tomorrow. The guys will be here on DCP talking about all of the details. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Don't
They
have to worry.
decided to make a special shift to do it on Friday this week. Normally they do it on Wednesday because of scheduling. A lot of people say, why don't they do it on a Thursday or a Friday? And it's not because we're saying no or there's conflict internally or anything like that. It's literally because of their schedules. So they made an exception to get together to make it happen on this Friday. So tomorrow of us recording this live right now. So that's going to be really exciting. And they're going to nerd out hard on all the graphs and the details. Like they will spend like the whole podcast talking about what's happening with SBMM and how it's going to affect things. So if you want to really dive in deep, that's going to be happening tomorrow for that. So.
But for
Destiny talk
today,
done?
we're just gonna be drunk and talking about I don't know some stuff.
Talk about the old times.
Yeah.
Talk about
The old
new
times back in my day.
Real quick
Talk-
for-
Dumbass non-Destiny related questions.
Real quick for people that may not have been aware for the past few years, Holtz, why is it that we can't talk about Destiny right now?
Yeah.
We can't talk about Destiny because my day job, my
At Hot
only
Topic?
job doesn't
At Hot
really
Topic.
imply the existence of day job implies the existence of another job.
mean-
My job is working at Bungie. I'm on the combatants team. I make bosses. It's
Oh,
fun.
Nice. I actually didn't know you make bosses. That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, a recent-ish development.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool, Holtz.
I want to
that's
say
amazing.
so many things like, no, Matt, don't say it.
He's made it this far.
Very
all right?
cool. Very
One of the
cool.
conditions of me being on this podcast is no Destiny talk.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
unless it's like about Destiny's Child, we can talk about Destiny's Child.
Yeah. Body so bootylicious.
Welcome to the Destiny podcast. So I'm a survivor. That was a good
Yeah.
song. That was great.
Say my name, say my
I did
name.
reach out to Pope as well.
Yeah.
But kind of last minute.
He also hates us.
and-
He doesn't like us anymore. So.
Yeah, he really can't stand us anymore. Like it is a broken relationship. So, you can understand, I'm sure.
You know, like
Yeah, you get it.
the tattoo thing really just drove a wedge.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
really
Drove a wedge
inked.
in
He
between us.
literally moved across the world to get away from us during a pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm glad
True.
he moved away because I was prepared to as well.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we're gonna drink to this, right? Shall we
Yes.
drink to 300 episodes?
300.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Three
Yeah, we
in
bought
honor
water.
of Pope there. 300. 100
wait,
episode.
300.
I'm just
300
gonna say
episodes.
cheers.
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 Because I think sipping
Cheers.
water after doing a cheers and it's no. That's worse than not bringing a drink.
Yeah.
Why didn't you bring a
I
drink?
brought Powerade because I need to refill my electrolytes because it's 90+ degrees here and we don't have AC.
That's fine. It's
Speaking-
colored.
Speaking of Pope Bear, let me throw him under the bus real quick.
Oh, hell yeah.
You guys
Hell yeah.
remember the podcast where we were drinking. Me and Pope were drinking. We didn't tell anybody else on the podcast what we were doing. We just started drinking on the podcast. And what we did was every time Tefty touched his beard, we'd take a drink. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
That's a lot
Every time he
of
touches his
drinks.
beard,
Yeah.
Yes.
Every time
Every time
Yeah.
I
he,
he has
like,
that
stroked his
facial
beard,
facial
we'd
tell.
take a drink.
Didn't
Yeah.
you have a
No.
bell that he rang, or Pope had a bell that he kept ringing when it was
There
like
was a
it happened? Yeah. Can't
Can't
hear it
hear it.
because of noise suppression.
Can't
Magic Discord.
Pope Bear got a hold of me before the podcast. He's like, "Is it okay if I drink applesauce or apple juice? I got kids."
Mm.
And Milo's
Like,
sitting there with his cocktail.
Okay.
Yeah, I got gets too.
You're Australian though.
Yeah, you're like
Why is
built
that
for
not in a shoe?
Yeah.
Hey, we've been there. That's how the mustaches came about, to be honest.
Yes, it
True.
is. How was it doing the shoey on live on stream, Mylan?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a confession to make, and I guess I can tell it here. I did pick my cleanest shoes. Like,
I
but
would hope
don't
so.
wear that often.
Yeah.
Did you
Just
like
like, and not,
Oh.
you know. So it's not the classic shoe where you've been out all day. Your shoes have had feet
Got a
in them
little toe
all
jam
day.
funk in them.
Yeah, you pull them out. There's, I don't know, grass and dirt in there, maybe.
Yeah.
If you take your shoes off, put them back on.
Oh,
What's the
fine.
process of cleaning a shoe post shoey?
oh,
Yeah.
that's
I just
that's
didn't.
a goner.
That's got to be.
Yeah,
I
easy.
just threw it
I
back
did
in the cupboard.
You checked it?
I don't know. I actually can't remember. I don't think I clicked.
It's still right here.
That's gonna be a sticky shoe.
Yeah, I think
There's
like
gonna
just
be one
clean.
day I'm like, I'll put these shoes on. I'm like, why does this smell so weird?
Yeah, I think cleaning it after, although important, would be like the easiest part. It's the, like he was saying, finding the clean shoe or cleaning a shoe
Yeah.
to drink out of it. Just the thought of doing that.
Just gotta buy a
Yeah.
new shoe. Like,
Do you-
like just go to Target and buy like a $10 pair of shoes
Yeah.
that you know.
You know what you need is
don't
like a
care about.
rubber boot, like a what do they call them? Wellies?
Wellington.
Like those
Wellies.
rubber.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what you need.
cheating. That's cheating.
But apparently, Mylan just got done explaining how like the ideal shoey is like a disgusting worked in all day.
Yeah.
You've been like roofing, and then you got back and had to do a shoey. You know,
Like a gym shoe.
Traditionally, roofers are the shoey kind
Yeah.
of that kind of guy.
you've been pouring concrete, laying carpet. Oh, time to do a shoey. You know,
Like a work boot filled
You
with
work
like
at the-
concrete dust.
You work in the sanitation
Well,
department.
Cal has a good point.
You're a
Does the
plumber.
alcohol sanitize the shoe?
no,
You have to have
Definitely
a lot of alcohol.
no.
Especially if it's
I mean,
beer. I mean,
If it's beer, I don't think
that's
so.
just those. That's like a bacteria like marriage.
It's growing out.
Like they're gonna
Yeah.
get together and have some
Don't
weird
wear that
kids
shoe.
in your mouth.
If you've
Don't
ever
wear
had
that
a
shit.
party and waited a couple of days to clean up the beer bottles, then you know that beer bottle is a great breeding ground for bacteria.
Very sticky.
Yeah.
It needs to be like what 180 proof or something before it has antiseptic properties.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
It's
are
like
you not
gotta be like
drinking
looking
that?
at like grain alcohol at that point.
Yeah,
You're talking
Everclear.
moonshine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Cardi 151's not even safe. You know.
Oh man, if Bacardi 151 doesn't kill it, it can't be killed.
Yeah.
Those brain cells, why can't it kill other cells? Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Is Bacardi 151 an effective COVID cure? That's my question.
Yeah, right up
Yes.
the nose, right?
Have you is
Double of spritz.
is everybody here or have you had like Bacardi 151 just pure shot? I have.
Oh,
Yes.
not a pure shot.
Yes.
Or above 150, I should
Yeah.
say.
I went to
in high
college in the
school. We
US.
did get ahead of.
Yeah.
We did get a hold of great alcohol one time, which
Yeah,
was
but like
awful.
not mixed exactly like a shot.
Yeah, we just tried a shot of it. It was like
Uh,
it hurt bad.
I was
actually.
out at like, you know, because back in the day I went to so many like game industry events and stuff, and there's always booze flowing afterwards. And somebody I barely even knew later became very good friends with. But long story short, I had already had a lot of like beer and other stuff. This was like 1:58 a.m. and in San Francisco they're like booting you out the door. And this guy got a round of shots. I had no idea, and I'm like, yeah, let's go, and like just took it back, and I almost fell over.
What kind
Just
of a
because I wasn't
bastard, right when you're
prepared.
leaving the bar,
Yes.
gives you a shot of
And that's what I was
151.
like.
I hope you're driving.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, taxis all around. But I was like, that was my first reaction. Like after I was like, what? I was like, why would you do that? We're leaving. Like, why? There was no after party. It was like a Tuesday night.
Would you
Like, we're all
consider
getting up for work tomorrow to like.
Would you
process
consider it
direct
an asshole
feed.
move?
Yeah, you know what's funny is it was like, so I worked at IGN and
You know what's
he
funny?
was
Is he
over
put
at
it up his
GameSpot.
asshole.
So it was like technically we were competing.
Uh-huh.
Always competing for first news and all that. So at first I was like, man, but no, like he had it, got it for everybody. And later I actually went on to hire that guy and he was amazing. I love him. But he just,
Right, mental note if you ever want a job with Fran.
Yeah.
Get him
when he
drunk.
gets going.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets going. It's amazing.
The highest thing I ever had was Everclear,
Yeah.
which
What
is
is
190 proof.
Okay,
It's
yeah, that's
grain
almost
alcohol.
pure alcohol. Yeah.
We always use that to make what would we call
Punch.
it? Something
Shoot
punch.
gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? It was a name for it. The jungle juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
we
it was
used to
like
call
the
Jungle
college
Juice
drink
too,
that
and then
everybody
I was
would
told that you're not supposed to say that because it's racist, so I stopped saying it.
Really? Is that
Yeah,
like
I don't
the
know. You know, hey.
derivation? Okay. I thought it was just like tropical, but duly noted.
Tropical
Look, if
juice.
somebody says don't say that it's
Yeah.
racist, I just say okay.
No, I mean it's good to know for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for the education on it. If so, but anyway, we would always make that, and I mean it is amazing when it's mixed in, but I don't think I've had it pure. It was bad.
Yeah, I tried it pure one time and it was a huge mistake. It was really awful.
I had a really bad time in Thailand on some homebrew stuff. I got
Ooh.
pretty close
Homebrew?
to death, I would say.
Thailand homebrew.
Homebrew
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I think I've told this story before. I went. This is back in my Muay Thai days. I went over for a training camp to train in Thailand, and I went out to this like nightclub district, and they just play these games, and like if you win this game, we'll buy you a drink. If we win, you buy us a drink, and like the game's like Connect Four, but you've never seen someone play Connect Four like these people play Connect Four. You just you
These
have
guys
no
are pro
chance.
Connect Four players.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like
and then
hustlers.
like other games that are like.
Hustling
You could
Connect
not
Four.
do here. There's like a block of wood, and they give you a tomahawk, like a little axe, right? And there's a nail, and you have to hit the nail into the wood. Like this is in the middle of the street, like everyone drinking, and they're like, "Here, have this axe."
That sounds awesome.
Yes.
use the
Right?
bat.
And you're like, okay, I bet I could do this, and you miss it, and then they do like one shot, bang, like the tip of the like the blade of the axe, hit the nail in, like, okay, we win, you buy a drink. And you go,
Okay.
and so of course you go, what's the cheapest drink? Like, here, this
Unlabeled.
unlabeled bottle. And yeah,
Unlabeled.
literally crawled through the hotel lobby to
Oh
try
my
get back.
God.
Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Jesus.
That's rough.
That's Thailand homebrew.
Sir, this is a
man,
Wendy's.
Yes. He probably was. He probably slept at a wedding. Didn't even realize it. At that point, you would not care. Like, if they'll have you, you'll
I'm
stay.
actually surprised. Like it was actually a little bit dangerous. I went up to a random
Little
person,
bit.
was like, "Can you take me home?" I
Yeah.
have
Yes,
no
I
idea where I
can.
am, and I am so obliterated. And they thankfully some random couple took me back to my hotel.
But and
Wow.
how is
My
like
God.
how's the culture perceive that state of being?
I don't
Because
know.
I got a story about Japan that this reminds me of, which is
I don't
very
know.
different culturally.
Yeah,
Like, did they?
honestly,
You
I was
don't
probably a
remember
bit
if they?
too young
I,
and stupid to really
if it was-
care at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know where were you in Thailand? Like
I think it was
anywhere
Bangkok.
popular, or just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I think I think it's fine. Like it's pretty wild, but
Yeah.
it
Oh, it was a
reminded me
Phuket.
of
I don't know.
yeah. We were at Tokyo Game Show, and it was my first time traveling internationally. I think I went.
Oh,
it was
wow.
actually Space World. Sorry, Nintendo Space World when it still existed. But anyway, long story short, we were all out. I could go on to a bunch of stories, but I'll just pick the two quick things that happened. One was my friend got so blitzed, big 6'4", like Godzilla looking guy, basically. Drank and ate so much and got sick on the train. And like, there's only like, what can you do? And then imagine the train, right? Stop and go.
It's
And
like
it was,
sloshing around.
and like, it was
They
a
move around a little
disaster.
bit too.
Yeah. So
Oh.
first of all, we were already embarrassed to begin with, but then it started happening like multiple times on the course of the ride. And we were all like, we tried to stick with them. And then eventually the friends started to like disband, like I can't be anywhere around it. First of all, it's disgusting, but second, I don't want people to think we're with them. So you're like trying to like blend in and like, we don't know this guy. It was just so embarrassing too. Cause like culturally, I don't think you would it would be very rare to see someone Japanese, I think, on the train sick in that state. It's one thing to see him drunk, but to do that, like you need to just get off the train and, find your way home. But we had to go really far. Unfortunately, another one of our friends was also out of his mind drunk and like sweating, profusely. His shirt was like soaking wet, like a bath towel, just
Drunk
soaked.
sweats.
And we were all like
Been
just
there
so
to that right now.
embarrassed. And it reminded me of this because what Mom said, we got back and had to like literally like roll him out of the cab, and he was like falling down in the lobby of a really nice like hotel. And it was the most embarrassing thing, but we made it back. And one of our friends even got lost and showed up like right at the last minute. We don't know how he made it back. He speaks no Japanese because he got off the train on accident. It was a crazy night.
When did Space World end?
It was pretty early, like, I don't know, it was 2002 or 3, shortly after GameCube launched, I think. They just stopped doing it and let Tokyo Game Show do their thing. Yeah.
Was it Destin?
Way before Destin.
That's too bad.
I have a story about Destin that I won't tell.
Was he tossing his cookies?
He's like that.
I've tossed my cookies, it happens.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
There's
my
always a
gosh.
bunch of drunk people in the streets of Japan.
Are there?
Yeah, that's it. But like,
Yeah.
I remember us walking back to the hotel one of the nights, and it was just they were it was by the lemonade stand that was by the hotel. There were like three salarymen, like they were all drunk. They were just kind of like chilling, talking. And then there was one of them in the crew who was just laying on the ground. He was just out, just unresponsive. And like I wanted to be like, "Hey, is your friend okay?" But I don't fucking. I couldn't speak Japanese. I could say, shit.
Genki desu ka or something.
Sumimasen, Mr. Roboto.
Sumimasen.
Sorry.
And Beru.
Beer, you're beer. You are very beard, sir. Beer
Beer.
rude.
I would like
good.
a beer, please. Yeah, as I knew enough to order a beer and say excuse me or I'm sorry.
That's almost all you need.
It worked.
I always tell people that and coffee, which is kohi, which makes it very easy.
That goes hand.
How do you say
in hand, I
iced
suppose.
coffee?
I
I'm laughing because there's a kind of a mini meme about me about this.
Oh,
I literally thought you were
activated a trap
queuing
card?
it up. My friends laughed at me because like I always love learning languages poorly when I go to places. No, I mean I do okay, but I went to like the Starbucks and I was like, I ordered an iced coffee and a banana nut muffin, but I said it, in Japanese. But they're basically it's iced coffee to banana natto muffin or something. And like my friend turned around and like, what are you doing? And then of course the story was like
Did it
that
sound
I was
like
like
you were making fun of him or something?
Yeah, that Fran's racist and he's like mocking them saying iced coffee, banana. I'm like, guys, that's what it says on the sign.
It really is. That's
Yeah,
everything. In Japan, it's like keiki for cake. It's a maku
There's a lot
donut. Like that's how you say it.
Yeah.
That's
A
how
lot
it's
of
said.
foreign words they just adopt.
For foreign words, they just turn it into katakana, where they can break it down into Japanese, and then they just pronounce it like that.
But literally, it's been over like 10 to 12 years, and to this day, it still comes up. So
I did not know.
One morning when a bunch of friends and I were sleeping in a hotel room, we had all shared a hotel room, and there was a knock on the door. So I said, no.
No.
I said,
No,
occupado. And my friends have never let it go.
Wait, where were
We
you?
were in a hotel in New York City, and like the knock on the door came like it was obviously like somebody wanted to clean the room, and I said occupado.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh my
I feel like I should point out the time that we were in Seattle together in 2019, and I shared a hotel room with Pope, and he has
Classic
an
story.
upset tummy. He just
Yes, he does. He's not lying about that.
No, he's
No.
not. I thought he was being a bitch about it. I was like,
Was
"Pope,
it from
you're a bitch,
Dick's?
aren't you?"
I
And
thought he
like,
was kidding too. I thought he
Yeah.
was kidding the whole time. He was like,
I thought he
saying
was
this
kidding
stuff.
or definitely being a bitch about it. And no, he's very serious about his like if he has too much oil of any type, it makes everything upset in his stomach and makes him have to vomit.
And yet he kept eating Taco Bell on
Oh,
challenge.
he was getting nauseous.
Yeah, he
I
has.
thought you were
Not
talking
nauseous,
an
he was throwing up.
explosive diarrhea situation kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
I
both.
don't know if it was explosive. I mean, the bathroom
I
had.
feel like you would know.
Didn't you have a bathroom with a window as a wall, like a glass wall, so you could like see each other in the bathroom?
No, what happened? Okay, so it was separated. But okay, first let me finish the barf thing. So he had some like clam chowder and stuff, and like it's high in fat. So anything that's like high in fat has the chance to make his stomach upset and make him vomit. And he decided to have the clam chowder.
Yeah.
So-
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's
But that-
it's like that person allergic to shellfish and they got the little like shellfish like eating
Yeah.
It'll
it.
be
It's like-
okay.
I'm like, if you know this
I
about
love a shrimp
yourself
cocktail.
and you're
Aren't you
traveling,
allergic?
you're in
Like-
Seattle, you know, like you have to share a hotel room with someone, me specifically, maybe not have something that's going to make you throw up.
I was supposed to be in that hotel room, and I felt like I dodged a bullet when
You did,
I
man.
got my own hotel room.
You
Felt
definitely
like going on a
did.
road trip
Yeah.
and eating nothing but like hard boiled eggs and beans.
Oof.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
So
I remember Brian being like, I'm not sharing a hotel room.
I was iffy about
I'm an
it.
adult.
I was iffy about it, and I was like, maybe I
Adult,
can maybe I can sneak out of it somehow. But then I was like, I'll share the room with Pope.
Yeah, I mean,
So anyways,
it's
what
expensive
happened-
too? But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it was at the Westin. I was like, well, the hotel room
It's
is
expensive
nice.
there.
Yeah, it's a nice, expensive hotel. But
Yeah, it was
also,
nice.
it's kind of like a lover's suite, even though it had 2 beds. But
Perfect for you.
because
and
what
Pope.
Breyer
I mean,
was,
that
yeah, what Breyer was bringing up is
The
so it
shower's
has
in the middle of the room. Is that one?
it has a toilet in its own room, but the actual shower is like all glass. So you can
Yeah.
there is a curtain that you can pull across, but you have to be like, hey, I'm showering, I'm pulling the curtain, don't
Oh, it's
cross
like
the barrier.
It's like the W in Bellevue. Like
Yep.
the entire room is
That's
just
what I'm thinking of.
That's
like,
what it is. It's
glass.
literally the W in Bellevue. That's where we
Yeah.
stayed.
Yep, it's that. And for
Been
some
there.
reason, the carpet looks like someone committed a murder. Don't know why. Don't know how that interacts with
Yeah.
But I
lovemaking.
feel like you know the answer and you just said it.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
Yeah,
hotel.
It had its own club too. So like we were having dinner, but Breyer, Pope, and myself, we were having dinner, and there was like this club going on there. And then like Pope had to go upstairs because it was happening. And then
What's happening?
and I followed, and I'm like, why am I in the middle of a club as I'm trying to get up to my hotel room here in Bellevue? And then I get up and I like Pope's passed out, and I look in the bathroom and there's chunks on the wall.
Oh,
to put it
gosh.
lightly.
Clam chowder.
Clam
Yeah.
chowder came up.
Even when even when
Fighting.
you were telling the story about that, I was like, they're just kidding. The whole time I was like, there's no way.
It sounds
Yeah,
made
You were
up.
like,
That
it's
was
on
you
the
just, like,
wall, it's on the
protecting yourself.
ceiling.
I'm
was
just
on the
gonna choose
floor.
to not believe this.
Yeah.
It sounds made up, but I swear I was like, Pope's full of it. No way he's getting this sick. And then I walked in the bathroom. I was
Well,
like, damn, Pope's telling the
I
truth.
thought he was exaggerating because he kept doing it. Like every time we had any kind of like
Yeah, man.
special event, it always came down to him eating something absolutely disgusting and then saying that he threw it up. So I just assumed that he was making it up for like the show of it.
Like,
Yeah.
stop
It
doing
wasn't-
that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like that's the thought.
Exactly.
Why do you why would you want to like projectile vomit after you eat this?
Well,
I just
well,
realized I'm just not gonna eat that.
at the end of the day, Pope was always someone that will do anything for charity.
That's true.
So
Yes, he will.
like
That's
if
true.
you want to
Very
loop
true.
all this back
That's
to a
different.
good feeling, he will always like
This is
yeah,
true.
I'll eat this
However,
thing
there
that I
was
know
no
will cause me
charity.
to have violent diarrhea. It's
There was no
fine.
charity in the chowder.
There's
yeah,
no
that's just
charity
a
in
little
the
charity,
chat.
but I feel that.
That's just
We
Pope
were-
being
We were
a
in an
fucking
open
idiot.
mall area. He could have gotten something else, but he was like, I'm getting the clam chowder because everyone else is doing
We
that.
went special to that mall. It was like this weird mall that was like 3 stories, like open air
The
mall.
one with
like,
dentai in the top. Yeah, I know the one.
it
and
was
there's a clam
bizarre.
chowder
Why
place
are,
in the top.
why are we
That's
getting
where we
clam
ate.
chowder here
We ate
in
it
the middle of
because that-
summer?
That specific place, you can either go to that one or you can go to the original location in downtown Pike Place, and the line usually wraps around the block. So
I'm gonna
you
let
just go
you
there.
in on a secret. The chowder wasn't that good.
I don't know what clam chowder is. Is it like a fish soup or something?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It's very
creamy.
good.
clams.
Okay.
Think of
Full
a
of clams.
creamy, chunky fish soup.
Yeah.
It sounds so fucking gross. Is it good?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It can
it's
be good.
delicious.
It can also be gross,
Really?
though,
I mean,
honestly.
have you had potato
It's
soup?
50-50.
Like creamy
Yeah.
potato soup? I
Yeah.
just replace the potatoes with like clam.
No, you
chunks.
keep the potatoes in. You keep the
Well,
potatoes
that
in.
too.
You add clams.
See,
Yeah.
I don't
Don't
think
lose
that's
focus.
accurate. I don't think that's accurate because clams have the potential to spoil really easily and then make it
Yeah.
very fishy. You know?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Like actual clams? Clams.
Yeah, not the whole.
Clams.
Well, I mean, you could do the
Yeah, they
whole thing.
scoop 'em
but
out.
I mean, we take the
Yeah.
The meat.
shell off first.
Yeah.
That's the
like
chowder.
It's not crunchy.
It is. Yeah. It's like a creamy fish soup. It's
Yeah,
got to
creamy
be a
fish soup.
thing over there too.
chopped clams.
Yeah,
I mean, it's big on the East Coast here, but
does
So I was
Australia
trying
not
to
have
figure
clam
out today.
chowder?
Yeah,
We
I'm
don't have
surprised
clam
too.
chowder. No.
do you have clams?
yeah, is there no
No.
import thing
Well,
going
I
on?
Like,
don't
do you
know
eat
if we
mussels
call them
and clams?
clams.
Mussels?
Mussels? Mussels,
which are
yes.
different.
Is mussels same as a
Yeah,
clam?
mussels are different.
No.
Yeah.
No, they are.
They're
different.
like,
They're, like,
more
related, right?
elongated.
But also delicious.
Yeah, they are smaller meat. They got a
Just
Why do you
mussels have
gotta
a
like
smaller
publicly
meat.
shame them like that, Fran?
They-
Damn.
Yeah, okay.
mussels in the damn
like
The
a
small
US,
oyster?
you got a big
Just
meaty
fine.
clam.
Yeah,
Is it an oyster?
It's average.
different from oyster as
average
well.
size meat.
it's in the same family. It's in the same family. Mussels, oysters.
Oh, what are they
clams.
called again? What's the family called? It's like a
crustacean or something. Right?
mollusk? Is that
Yeah,
mollusk?
mollusk.
Yeah, it's a
In-
mollusk.
I'm not a
Okay.
marine biologist.
No, I've never had clam chowder.
Oh,
And
it's
then if you
delicious.
want to play it fast and loose, you can eat raw clams, which are delicious, but could kill you.
They're fine. It's fine.
Mostly,
You never know.
unless it's not.
Make sure you can go to the emergency room.
That's why you
So
just get the
also,
high
I was
quality
trying to figure
ones.
this out. When did
Yeah.
you leave the DCP? It was a few
2018.
years ago now, right? 2018.
Like the first time I left was.
The
First time he tried
I
to get
left,
away
it
from
sounds
us.
like a really bad.
Oh, I mean,
relationship.
I
First time
left
he
and then I
was
came
running
back
away
and I
from us.
left and then I briefly came back and then I left for good.
yeah,
but
it's
first
like
time
he's
was in
describing a bad
2018.
relationship.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
He
it
couldn't
was in
quit us.
2018. Just
When I
it-
came
it was
on, I think too.
just after 420.
Yeah.
Just
Just
after
after
420.
420.
Because you were
Oh,
baked out of your mind.
No, because that's when the do you remember the
Mollusk Festival.
uh the when Bungie
made
invited a shit ton of people
Cannabis
and,
infused clam chowder.
remember when Bungie invited a shit ton of people in right after D2 launched?
The summit.
Yes.
Yes, it was during the summer. I can't remember what it's
Oh yeah,
called.
I mean that's
Okay.
normally was
Right.
June. It'd
No,
be
this
like-
one was specifically in April because I remember it,
Oh.
and everyone's like, "What? You're inviting a bunch of people to Seattle, and it's gonna be on 420? Holy shit!"
Wait, is that when I met you?
Deej
You
is
told me
like,
to talk
you're
to
damn
Barry?"
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How high was Deej at the time?
He was having to deal with a bunch of content creators, so probably.
Probably pretty high.
Vaping, smoking, edibles, everything. Yes, 4 years, right?
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
wild, man.
That's great. I mean, you came back for a good amount of time.
yeah. I mean, after my initial contract during Forsaken, I came back,
Yeah.
and I was basically in the content creation game again for a solid year.
Was it a whole
because-
year?
Yeah, it was roughly a whole year because we went to Japan in like April of the next year.
Okay.
And then I joined back in as contractor, which lasted for roughly a year and a half again. And then
Okay.
I was gone for a year or a little over a year. And I think I came on the podcast sometimes
a
during
few
during
times,
that
yeah.
time period.
yeah, I think
You
so.
did.
Because I was working at Poorly Timed Games.
And then,
yeah.
Fran, you joined the second time that Holtzman left. I remember talking to you. I think were we in like
Well, maybe
What-
we started
some state.
talking about it at like GuardianCon or something.
know where
But
we
it
were.
was either the end of 2018, or the beginning of 2019
Mm-hmm.
is when it
Okay.
happened. Because I had just left IGN in October.
That's
then,
right.
And so it was either right quickly after that, or it was like the begin. I forget if it was like more formally, like we're relaunching.
is
in
that sexual
2019.
harassment lawsuit against Destin settled, or
Can
can you talk about it yet?
Everything's about Destin on this show. Yeah. And he ate a lot of clam chowder, man. That's all.
Yeah, he was a chowder king.
And he cannot handle all that clam chowder.
Oh,
But yeah,
Nancy.
no, it was around then, but I forget if we were like, I don't know. No, we wouldn't have been talking about it in GuardianCon. That doesn't make sense because that was too soon.
I think
I
Was it
talked
the
to Pope.
Borderlands event? Maybe.
That's the following year. But I mean, I was already on the show at that time. I think we probably just like met for the first time, and you're remembering that like at
Maybe.
Borderlands event or Guardian Con. It'd have to be one of those two.
Yeah, Guardian Con.
What
for
did we?
sure.
Were we all there in 2019 for Guardian Con? Or did you
I was
guys?
there in 2019.
No, I
Is that the
we
one
went
that was in
to-
Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that
Was
was
it
the
hot?
last.
I remember it being
2019,
hot one year.
We went to PAX.
That was Orlando.
Yeah,
Oh,
2019,
and
we went to PAX West. No, I don't believe we went to Guardian Con as DCP.
Probably not.
Yeah, not in 2019 because we shifted things, and then yeah, it was pandemic following year after that. So last time was
Probably
PAX West.
2018.
The 2018 Guardian Con is the
Mhm.
one that I think we were all at because, well,
Yeah.
minus Mylan, because Mylan wasn't with
I remember
with us.
seeing you there, but I didn't really know you guys then.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
we
was,
thought
that
you
was
were
the one that
weird.
we were
'cause
all
you kept
at.
saying fair dinkum and weird stuff like that.
Shouting
that's
Chewy
weird.
and like,
Let's
who's
invite
that
him to
guy?
the
Yeah,
podcast.
like I don't know if I've got a chance to talk to Mylan in person. Like maybe have we?
No, I don't think so.
Like it would have been like what you described, like in passing or so. I was like, I know who that
Yeah.
guy is, but I haven't talked to him really.
I still remember. I remember Watts walking past and going, "Oh, that's Watts." But
Yeah.
you didn't know me, and I hadn't met you before.
Well, Mylan, you're actually one of my earliest Destiny subscribers, or one of the earliest people I ever subscribed to on YouTube for Destiny content because
So
you were doing the
cute.
lore videos. It was when you were doing those like walk and talk things. Do you remember?
Oh, like
You'd like-
raid lore, yeah.
Lore crawl.
Hobbit.
Lore
Yeah,
through, lore
Weren't you
throughs.
like
Lore
your
through,
character?
nice.
You would just walk your character in a straight line, like through a strike or something, and talk
Yeah.
about the lore.
Yeah, I did
I remember
lore
those.
through, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were good.
That's cool.
That was one of the earliest people I ever subscribed to for Destiny content.
Nice.
I do remember being invited on DCP and being very excited. And it was like 1 a.m. in the morning and like researching a lot. So I was like super prepared.
Researching,
for-
imagine.
Yeah,
And then
the
we just shitpost the
podcast.
entire time.
Yeah, and then yeah, basically. Yeah.
Talking about opening
My-
doorknobs with assholes
Yeah.
for the whole show.
Mylan had like a PhD binder ready with all the lore, and we're like, yeah, Crota dank.
Gross dank.
You know, the hard light Mylan fits in with DCP.
I know,
Yes.
it
That's
took a
the
while for me to come
true-
back to the hard light.
I don't think Fran
Uh,
knows that reference. If,
don't. I say chat talking about hard light, and I'm like, I don't know.
mhm.
You want
I did a lot of videos before I found Destiny lore. I think my lore video was that like 100th video on YouTube. So I tried
Wow.
a lot of different styles before finding lore, and I do have a very infamous intro to Hard Light that talks about tucking your boners into your belt and
Mhm.
as a strap
Exactly.
strap in? It's gonna get wild.
This video
Strap
still
in, This is a
exists?
bit of a Hard Light. It's so bad. It's funny.
It's the
is-
best
You know,
video
Tiffany, we
ever.
makes
should
me
play
die
that as an
cringe.
intro for every episode, I believe.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know, just set the tone for the show.
Music. To
Tuck 'em
my
in, boys.
ears. Tug
I think
them
you guys
in.
scared-
It's gonna be
You
wild.
scared Holtzman off, by the way.
Yeah.
You crossed the red line.
The whole video was amazing. It's Mylan going, I love this gun. It makes me feel like a goddamn space marine. It's
Oh, it's so good.
amazing.
You know,
And
Brand,
that's
what
when I
have you been
gave
up to
That's when I
lately?
gave up in comedy. I was like,
That's
no, this is
great.
not for me. No one's laughing. It
That's
turns out it's funny years later.
I was gonna say, thinking back to my early subs, I can't remember who the first person I subbed to, but I recall subbing to Watts, and it was during it was the Universal Remote video, the Less Love series. Remember that?
Yes.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Love Love. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was a great series. yeah.
Universal Remote was great. That was a great gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a primary shotgun. We didn't used to have those in the primary slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good times.
Oh, that is a
Is
frozen
that a
towel.
frozen towel?
Yeah, it's hot.
I thought,
It's a
Is
tank
that-
towel.
I thought it was
It's-
manhandling
yeah, taint
a
towel?
He's
python.
bending it.
Oh, it's hot up.
Curvature.
It's just hot up there, Holtz.
It's like 90 degrees, but we don't have AC, so it's about
What is
90
that?
How do
degrees.
you like
Celsius.
live without AC? I don't even understand.
Then
the logic
Celsius
behind that.
30.
Because it's usually
I
cool
actually
at
don't
night.
know. I actually
in
don't
these
know
places.
what it is.
Usually, like as of like I don't know,
I got
5
you,
years
though.
ago maybe, but like lately it seems to get pretty hot every summer, doesn't it?
I mean,
Lately.
San
32.
Francisco is
32.
what you're talking about. We are
32.
still
Okay, it's
mostly
hot enough.
fine. It's almost always 55 to 60 at night. Almost
Yeah,
every
you
Well,
said
this is
that.
what
day.
This is what
At night.
everyone says. They're like, oh, 90 degrees isn't hot. Yeah, it's not hot if you
When
live
you
in a
have
place that
AC,
has AC, that has
Your gym's
buildings
got
that are
AC.
created to
Yeah.
keep you cool. If you
True.
live in a place where
You
your
got a
homes are
car.
created to keep you warm and you have no AC and you can't open your windows at night because it doesn't do anything, it's not the same.
It's also the
Put your
humidity's
bitch in
too
and jump in
high.
the pool. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Humidity's too high too for like a fucking evaporative cooler. Like you can't get a swamp cooler going either. So just fucking frozen rags. on my
Yep.
back.
No, it's
Not
a
the
nightmare for sure. I mean, yeah, Seattle's been getting hit more hard because like not as many people had AC. It still got hot a little bit up there, right? But not as prolonged.
Yeah, I mean you'd have like 2 weeks of like weather where you're like, wow, it's kind of hot. Good thing the other 49 weeks of the year
Yeah.
are
That's what-
okay.
San Francisco's like overall too, but I think we were even better on that side.
Yeah,
where it
the
wasn't-
Bay Area.
Seattle
is
was more
cold all the
consistent, and we
time.
were very rare. Like even when the huge heat wave, last week in the last few weeks, I was shocked. Like the entire map's lit up, and like San Francisco's like 68 degrees.
There was a meme about it. It was like everything's 90 to 100, and then San Fran is like, what? What heat?
Yeah, but
It's cold.
But our hot time and Seattle, I mean, I'm here for you guys too. But Seattle, September, October is normally the scary time. So we'll see. Last year was rarely cool again.
Last
I'm
June.
pretty
was
sure I'm gonna
the-
get smacked.
Last June was brutal. We were 113 up here in Seattle for like 3 days straight.
Yep. Everyone's AC
That's
broke. You call the AC people, they're like, we
Nope.
can't do anything.
Yeah.
Everyone's calling us. Everything's broken.
Yeah, and that's the other side, right? Is like everybody starts using more fans and AC, and the power grid's not prepared
Yep.
for it, and then you get another problem.
Rolling blackouts.
Hey, we're all screwed. We're all in this
Mhm.
together.
Yeah. Just
Fun
go-
times.
No, I'm not.
Do
I'm
you guys
cool
want to
over here.
pitch in for an underground DCP bunker that we can live in when global
Ah,
warming gets so
100%.
hot?
Yeah.
Is the internet gonna be good?
way
Yeah.
am I getting into a bunker with you guys.
It'll be a big bunker.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, we're out of
can we
milk. Let's
just
eat
don't
Briar.
invite Pope?
Oh, we're out.
Don't invite
Let's eat
Pope.
Briar.
Yeah. We're gonna keep Briar
First
alive,
mile
but
ingredients.
just enough to shave off pieces of meat for when the sustenance is not there at the moment.
Not a
Yeah, can we
chance.
get a barbecue pit down there with a little exhaust to the outside?
Pope gets in there and he keeps on having the Briar chowder and pukes all the time. We're like, stop it, Pope. Stop eating the Briar chowder. Come on.
We have the
Man.
Briar barbecue. You got the Briar baked barbecue baked bean potatoes over there. You don't need the chowder, Pope.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
Hold back on the chowder.
Baked beans.
Watts,
Mm.
is it your birthday today?
It's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
again.
Cheers.
What
Happy
does,
birthday.
what, did,
Thank
what
you.
does somebody get a streamer for a birthday? Like what is a
Subs.
birthday? Subs, yeah.
Yeah, days
But
off.
True.
tips go 100% to the creator.
What did you get for your birthday? Or like what did you want for your birthday?
Well, I got flowers, which is always nice 'cause you can get the thing
Okay.
right away. I love nice fresh flowers. But not much else. I don't really. I just want like nice food. I want set time aside to have like a nice movie night. You
Go
know, it's
out or
about
stay in?
staying.
Okay.
Chill vibes.
Yeah,
What-
just
what movie?
set some time apart. I want to watch Belle. It's an anime movie that is a take on Beauty and the Beast.
Does it have a spin like it's a horror film or something?
Don't think so.
Does sound like it
Yeah,
would be
set
sick.
in high
though.
school.
I've
Beauty
heard
and the
I've
Beast
heard
horror
really
film.
great things. I
Right.
want to watch Belle. I've been trying to get it to happen for a while, but there's never enough time to do anything, especially a movie. So I was like, okay, for my birthday, I want to watch a movie.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm so bad about keeping up with shows and movies with
Oh,
streaming.
and we're ordering sushi tonight. So.
Nice.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
are like maybe your top 2 favorite things at a sushi spot?
I always get inari, which is tofu. It's like fried tofu. It's can come in various different things. It can be like a pocket that you can put rice in, or it can come like in the middle of a sushi roll. There's a bunch of different ways that they can do it, but that is
Yeah.
always delicious.
'Cause you're
and it's
vegan, right?
really-
So
Yeah.
yeah, so no fish.
No, they do so many good things, like the fried tempura vegetables inside of a
Oh,
sushi
yeah.
roll.
Good tempura.
Put some like avocado in there.
rolls.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
some
yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, you can do a lot of the
That is good
sauces and all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few vegan rolls and they're surprisingly good. In fact, there was a
They are,
place
yeah.
in San Francisco in the Mission District that we went to. It's all vegan, and I was like, this place is good, and it was constantly booked. You had to show up, 2 hours early or something like that.
Sounds
But-
about right.
Yeah, but it was yummy. I was like, yeah,
Mhm.
I'd eat here again.
Yeah, my birthday is also why I look like this. I have white eyelashes. I've got weird contact lenses. In.
You're doing the cosplay for your stream, right?
You're dressing down for your
Cosplay.
birthday.
Dressing
yeah,
down, yeah.
cosplay. It's a character from a show called Call of the Night, which is a new anime this season. And
No.
her hair is this. This is her hair, and the makeup's the same, but her outfit is illegal, so we can't wear that.
TOS.
And
Legal.
it's way
Super
too hot
TOS.
to wear a wig. No, thank you. No, ma'am. So we did what we could.
Wait, they have white hair? Is that right, Wes?
It's like a very, very light pink. Very, very, very.
Oh, light pink.
I remember when
The hair looks great.
It does. It does
Oh, it
look
did.
great.
Love it.
I remember when I was dressed up as Alf, and it was normal temperature. It was normal temperature,
good.
and it was
Yeah.
so freaking hot. Like after
You
30
came
minutes,
out of that head, and we were like,
you're-
after 30 minutes, I was
cool in
like,
there.
this is not like sustainable.
It's not safe.
Yeah.
Alf.
Wigs can be hot.
Huh,
they are, and they
kill me.
squeeze your brain. It's very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Was it not a clean towel, Holtzman?
So what happened was
That's
was
the
like, it's
tank
gonna-
towel, isn't it? That's a
no,
button
no,
mix
towel.
it
no,
up.
no.
Tank
He's
towel.
only been on neck, but what
A
happened
flossing
was
towel.
I put some like energy drinks or not energy. I put Propel water bottles because like I need a water bottle. Oh, we have Propel water bottles. I put some in the freezer to be like, hey, these would be cold, like super ice, just blocks of ice that we can use like to put on our necks or something. And they're carbonated, and carbonated
Oh.
thing in freezer explode.
So
So
you got
they
metal running down your neck right
exploded.
now.
Yeah, and it smells like strawberry kiwi, which like you would
Ah.
think would smell good, but
It's better than taint towel.
True. That's the
Yeah,
bright side.
kiwi
it has
smell.
it has the
Kiwi
sourness of
Yeah.
the taint towel.
It's a turn.
You know,
Tang.
It's turnt
It has the
kiwi and
sourness.
strawberry.
So
It's
it's
got
just
the tangy taint.
yeah.
That is
Olds
I
is
don't
tangy
like
tank
describing.
towel.
Yeah.
Gonna put this to the side. It'll be our back.
Maybe you can sell that on the internet.
Oh, for
Oh.
sure.
Holtz's
bathwater?
Patrick's
I'll give you
taint
this.
Holtz's
towel.
taint towel. Yeah.
$5. I'm bidding $5 on it.
You put it in dry ice, so it's still
$5.
frozen when it gets to
This
you.
one
Got
isn't-
$10.
This isn't the taint towel. This is just a towel.
You're saying there is a taint towel though.
You get more if you call
Not
it
denying the existence of one, but this isn't the one.
Yeah. Get more if you call it a crusty taint.
What were we
towel
talking
as
about earlier?
well.
Like you have to cool down the veins, right? Mylan,
Yes.
little,
Yeah.
little doctor stuff. You got to
N-
get the veins
Yeah.
as cold as possible when you're having a
Yeah.
stroke
Yep.
or something. Actually, Holtz, you brought that up.
Yeah, I'm the fucking Boy Scout. Yeah, general first aid. Take cold thing, put on arteries close to skin. You stop being
If you're
hot.
stroking out.
If you're having a heat stroke, that is one of the best remedies. Take hot or cold thing, put on artery,
Oh,
Get
cool.
the
and
core
one of them
temperature down.
happens to be in your groin.
Your taint.
Mm.
Is that why they want to
Taint towel.
do like that camera surgery thing? They want to go in your groin if they want to get to your heart,
Yeah.
do stuff, right?
They go.
Yes,
yeah,
actually,
they go.
yeah,
They go
femoral
big
artery.
vein, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the next
big
option
butt.
is your arm, but like the main option is pop that taint open. We're going in.
Pop
Yeah.
it open. Like a flap.
Yeah.
You don't
All
have
right,
a flap on your
we're
taint?
in.
I'll be right back.
I mean,
I'm in.
Imagine Mylan being
Why
your
does
doctor.
the doctor sound like
I'm in.
that?
I mean,
It's like, is
Chop
Wario
'em
your
up.
doctor? What is it? I'm in.
Imagine your doc. I'm in. Oh man. Yeah, I'll be honest. When I think about that, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like,
Yeah.
if I was your doctor, just as you were going under the anesthetic, I would just whisper, "It's only a PhD, not a medical doctor."
Oh, man.
oh man. Any other plans for your
you been
birthday?
playing?
What's
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Just movie,
Probably
chill.
just gonna play League of Legends.
Oh,
Yeah.
real gamers
Big-
game.
New skins
never
came out
tried it yet.
today. Friend, would you like to join us? We recently had someone else join us. All the people I play with have been people that I'm like, hey, do you want to play League of Legends?
Playing with
And
noobs.
now here they are.
I would like to try it sometime, but as I
Forever.
always say, I'm like, I'll probably like it, and I don't want
I played
to.
it on mobile.
Yeah,
That's how
Yeah.
I
What
tried
about
it.
the mobile
Mylan
version?
likes it.
Yeah.
I don't want to try another
I feel
game.
like mobile is more accessible than PC for the like.
is.
I don't know. There's less trash talk, I think, and
Yeah.
Oh, it's
it's on
toxic.
mobile.
League
Yeah.
is toxic.
League is
I think it's
toxic.
quicker games too. I think, and
Yeah, games are quicker. It's a toxic game, but like we only play with like 5. It's a full
Friends.
team. Yeah, we play
Right.
with a full team, and then you know
that
the
way you
enemy
don't get any
team.
scrubs.
You don't have to talk to them. So
Hmm.
yeah, the mobile version has less champions, so there's less to learn. It's a little bit streamlined for you.
I got ice cream sandwiches.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a
You
towel.
Ice
eat 'em when
cream
they're done
Sammy
that's
cooking.
not gonna
towel.
last too long. You're just gonna.
No,
have to
it's
eat
not,
them
but I
Gonna
like them
eat
a
it.
little bit melted
Yeah.
anyway. Do you
Yeah.
guys? How do you guys eat ice cream sandwiches?
With my mouth.
I think I unwrap it a
I
little
don't know.
bit by a little bit.
Yeah, I do the same.
You know,
I'm
what I
with
like to do. I like to eat it like a sandwich, like the
Oh,
long
and
ways.
then yeah, when
Just-
it
So I
drips,
split
you
the
gotta
middle
lick the
out.
sides.
Yeah, just middle out. That's how I eat my bananas too. Just middle out. Just
You're lying. You're not.
Yeah, I
That's
basically I
bullshit.
start trimming the ice cream off the sides as well, right? Like kind of
yeah.
yes,
wait,
that. So it
Oh.
doesn't like yeah.
wait, we're not getting another mama bird situation happening, are we? Because I'm going to leave
Okay.
the call.
That actually, I had that thought about like what would be the weirdest way to
God.
eat an ice cream sandwich just for the content perspective, and like what if I like ate an ice cream sandwich and then mama birded it between 2 ice cream sandwiches to make like a mama bird ice cream sandwich?
Oh, gross!
Jesus,
a
that's-
whole
But
one
no,
between.
no.
You could
I
do
cannot
that.
puke on the podcast, please. I do not.
Who were you making fun of for eating something weird on Twitter the other day? I was like,
Yeah.
how do you get off making fun of somebody for eating weird?
Easily.
Is that a good ice cream sandwich?
No, it's made by Nestle,
Average.
and Nestle's fucking. I hate Nestle.
Really?
Why'd you buy it?
Only
Well,
option. Yeah.
Yeah,
Only option right now.
Ice cream
If you
Ice cream
yeah,
sandwich?
look, I wanted an ice cream sandwich. Nestle was the only one that had them.
Is there not a Trader
I
Joe's
guess.
near you?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Business idea.
Trader Joe's in Northwest.
Somebody needs to replace that Choco Taco. Well, that too.
Right?
But Choco Taco, ripe for the replacement. I mean, you
Yeah.
could do
They brought back the
such a
Twinkie.
better Choco Taco, huh?
They brought back the Twinkie. The Choco Taco is next, right? Maybe it's just a marketing.
The Choco
ploy.
Taco just went out.
Oh, we're taking it away. Get
I've
away.
never
Yeah,
had
maybe.
a Choco Taco. What's
No,
the deal
supposedly,
I've never
chocolate
had it
taco?
either.
Yeah, I
You know
never
what
had
it is,
one.
my one?
No, we don't
It's,
have Taco Bell. Is it Taco
Do you know
Bell?
what a
It's a dessert.
taco is? It's kind of like a burrito, but kind of
Burrito.
like a.
or a wrap?
Do you have?
All right.
No. You guys are
Oh my
misleading.
God.
Do
It's
you
an
have
ice cream sandwich
trucks?
in the shape of a taco.
It's a shish
Yeah.
kebab.
But do you have ice cream trucks?
It's a
Like,
shawarma,
that-
but with ice cream.
you guys do that over there?
It's called Mr. Whipee. Do you call it Mr. Whipee? We have Mr. Whipee.
I
here.
mean, that's
Here comes
probably
Mr.
Mr.
Whipee.
Whipee over here is something different. I don't think that's what our ice cream.
You order the
That's
Mr.
my
Whipee at
business.
3 a.m.?
That's the dungeon I went to.
Oh, it's like a little truck that drives around and plays the music, and all the kids like, oh my god,
Yeah.
the Mr. Whipee's here. They run outside.
It's like, you
It's
guys
so
have a
expensive,
branded
though.
truck. You guys have the equivalent
It's
of
like the
like
local.
a chain restaurant.
Yeah, we've
No,
got a
it's
guy
normally just
in
like-
a 40-year-old van that you can't
Yeah.
believe still runs
Yep.
with that music playing at like 700 decibels.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And it's like super expensive too. Like, because we met some friends at a park, and it was like a pretty family friendly park, and there was Mr. Whippy van there, and it was $6. $6 dues for an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all's
Great.
parents tell you if the music was playing, it meant they were out of ice cream?
No,
No, but I
did
have
you
heard
fall
that
for
before.
that?
I have heard that before. Yeah.
I was a kid. Why wouldn't I
believe-
believe my parents?
No, they're letting you know they're all out. They're driving all over to let
Yeah.
everybody know
We're out.
they're all out. You're
Don't
like,
come
Yes,
a running.
that
I mean, you have
It
some
made
cruel
sense.
parents.
Ambulance has the siren saying get out of my way.
That
Like-
means somebody's
Oh,
dying.
it's like
That's way
emergency.
different.
Ice cream
Yeah,
empty.
they're like,
Must
I'm
get
emergent. I
more.
gotta go
I
restock.
gotta
Get the
back
fuck
and
out of the way.
refill.
But like the ambulance sound is it's stressful.
Yeah.
You know, it's distressing. Whereas like the ice cream sound is like, oh, you know, it's like there's a delicious
Excuse me.
treat in your future.
Replace that sound. Put it in a horror movie background.
No, it's been
Totally.
You hear an ice cream truck like through that
Run.
fucking shitty speaker in a horror movie. You're like,
Get
something
out.
bad's getting ready to happen.
So yeah,
But
Freaking
They
it's
still have
somebody's
ice
about
cream
to
in the
get a
truck.
tasty treat and get killed.
yeah.
Maybe
So
in that
what's
order.
the deal with
It-
the Choco?
Maybe not.
Anyway, so-
Choco Taco?
Choco
They got
Taco,
discontinued.
Choco Taco.
Apparently, so they make Klondike bars, and apparently the demand for
I don't know
Klondikes
what that is
were.
either.
And other types of Klondike bars, apparently.
You don't know what a Klondike
what
bar?
they-
You never had a Klondike bar?
Klondike
No.
bar is like a square of ice cream covered
It's
in
an ice
chocolate,
cream
milk
sandwich.
chocolate.
Yeah,
But it's-
actually,
It's
it's
like
like the ice
cookie
cream.
outside. It's
What is-
covered chocolate,
why-
right?
Yeah, it's covered in
Okay.
chocolate.
Holtz, I was joking about eating from the center, but that
This is
What
how
are
I
you
eat
doing
'em.
to that ice
How
cream?
I try to
sandwich?
eat 'em.
No, don't look at him. Don't
Why?
look at him. Don't read it.
peeling your ice cream sandwich.
That's
You gotta
bait.
eat the outside.
No,
so then you
that's
just got the
bait.
bar, and you
Why
gotta
would
see
you
how
do
far
that?
down you can get,
Why don't you just?
and then you just eat the whole vanilla thing. This
Why
one's a
you-
shitty one, so it's already flopping, so I can't really get too far.
Floppy bars.
get a bowl of ice cream if you just want ice cream.
No,
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Like what they're meant to. I don't understand the whole point of the ice cream sandwich is to be eaten together. That's
Right.
like
I
you
don't see
know-
any
you know
instructions
what-
on the packaging.
I don't want
you
to
eat
cast
like a
judgment,
wait,
but I'm
you eat a
judging.
turkey. You eat a turkey sandwich by eating the bread and then just eating like a fistful of turkey after.
Do you get a Subway sandwich and just eat the top
It's a
piece of bread?
deconstructed ice cream bar. It's very popular in LA.
Deconstructed.
That's what you call Mr. Whipee. What Holtz just
Yeah.
did.
Mr. Whipee.
Just
The hell were we
Whipped
talking? Oh
cream.
yeah, Klondike bar.
In
So
San Francisco, they're putting avocado on it.
yeah,
Very-
so
very
the
good.
Klondike bar is similar to the ice cream sandwich, except remove the wafers that it's sandwiched in and encase it entirely in like a chocolate that freezes. Okay,
yeah.
and then
Well,
you
there's
have
a
like
waffle cone there too.
Take a waffle cone
don't
and
think-
wrap it in the shape of a taco.
no, there's no waffle.
No,
cone
that's
there.
for Choco Taco. He's just talking about a Klondike bar.
Yeah, I'm talking about Klondike bar.
my
Yeah,
bad.
The
Yeah.
people who make the Choco Taco.
yeah, the people
What
who
is
make
a
the Klondike bar.
Klondike bar. It sounds so weird.
It's for polar
Don't
bears.
don't enunciate it like that.
Klondike, like it's yeah.
Klondike.
Their whole logo is like.
Have
polar
you not
bears.
heard of this before? The Klondike
What
bar?
would you
No,
do for a
that's what I'm
Klondike
asking.
bar? You
They
guys
don't have ice cream in Australia. It's too hot. It just melts.
Makes sense.
Okay,
There's
so-
no
and then the
refrigerant down
Choc-
and down under, right?
Choco Taco is that from?
You could just
Taco
Google
Bell?
a picture of this.
Yes, you could.
But
I
anyway,
mean,
the Choco
that just
Taco.
kills the podcast, though. Every topic we could just Google.
They
you
can't
know?
just Google
Google
it
it.
all.
But let's keep this simple. Ice cream truck, not called Mr. Whipee.
No,
Okay.
Just
Mr.
had a bunch
Softy,
of different,
though.
like,
that
yeah,
works.
you'd have the ice cream sandwich, you'd have like the
Mr. Whipee.
sherbet, whatever. They have, what are some other names of the other ice cream treats in there? that-
Oh, my favorite are like the absolutely cursed versions of like
Nutty
cartoon
Buddy.
characters.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
And
Like
they
the
come out
turtles.
looking weird.
like frozen
Yeah.
Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse, but yeah, it's
Right,
like
right.
cursed.
SpongeBob,
Yeah,
Sonic the Hedgehog,
Yes.
Batman, Superman.
Yeah,
they
right.
all
Yeah.
look just like
The
just
rocket
cursed.
pop that's red, white, and blue.
Rocket Pop, yeah.
Yeah.
Like red,
Yep.
white, and
It's
blue.
classic.
You guys have much more options than us.
We're
it's
America.
Just Mr. Whipee.
Of course.
It's
Yeah,
just soft
it's-
serve. That's
you know.
what it is. Soft serve.
I have a
ice cream.
Oh, that's it?
question.
Oh.
Wait,
What's
I
the
don't know
ice
if
cream
you-
cone
Finish.
called that's in a wrapper?
Okay, yeah, you finished. You finished.
The
This is
Choco
ice cream
Taco
related question.
is age old is the point. Age
It's
old.
been
You could
around.
always get the
Yeah.
Choco Taco, but everybody
Yeah.
always got the Nutty Buddy and other stuff for the
Oh,
most part.
what's the ice
anyway.
cream bar with all the almonds around it? Like the almond.
Nutty Buddy.
That's the Nutty Buddy. What's the
Get
one with the
yourself a Nutty Buddy
strawberry
from
around it?
Mr.
The
Whipee.
sweet
Wait.
strawberry shortcake.
The
Oh, I used to love that.
Those
Oh,
were
you guys
really
have
good, and they
golden
had strawberry
daytimes
ice
there?
cream in the middle. What?
You have
I forget
golden
what the
gay
shortcake
times?
one was called.
Golden
Sorry,
gay
what, Mom?
thumbs.
Golden gay times. You have golden gay times there.
Mm.
This is not a joke.
I do. I
I-
do have golden
Sure,
gate
San
times.
Francisco
Only
does.
during Pride Month.
Yeah.
It's
What?
golden gay
It's like a
time.
bar, probably. But
all the
Yeah.
time.
anyway, the Choco Taco was famous because it was a taco dessert. you
Brian,
know,
we're
it
off the
was in a
Choco
shape.
Taco. What is this thing Mylan was speaking of?
I don't know what is that. What
Golden
golden
gay
gay
time.
thumbs?
Yeah, golden
Hey,
golden gay thumbs? No. Although it would be
Alright.
interesting.
I would like to meet a
You get an
fine
ice cream
lady with
treat?
some golden gay thumbs.
That's just
Yeah.
frozen thumbs.
Hold on. Yeah, here you go. This is why I thought you were talking about it. Let me.
Now I'm
bring it
gonna
up.
look this up.
Oh,
Golden
no, we totally have these. They just don't go by that name.
Golden Gate time. Oh, wrong one. I want this one.
Oh, Golden Gate. Oh yeah, that's what the strawberry
Oh, yeah.
shortcake
Oh.
one's like. Except it's
Yeah,
like
but that one's like the almond one, right?
Is this not a Nutter Butter?
Yeah.
Nutty Buddy?
there was a
Hold on.
we
I
had the
probably
version of
shouldn't.
that.
I
punch
thought
that
a
into
Nutty
Google
Buddy
'cause
was
we
like
could
a
get some other
chocolate like
results
wafer
here.
thing with peanut butter in it.
Damn.
Mylan's
Golden
Golden
Gate
Gate Times. Here you go,
I
guys.
almost got DCP off Twitch for the 300th episode.
Oh man.
Yo, they have different flavor varieties. Okay, they started out like super vanilla with strawberry, mint, chocolate, and then they started getting fancy here. There's a whole chart of these on Wikipedia.
Really?
They got unicorn flavor.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but I want to try it. Pina colada, some chocolate mint McMint face, chalk mint McMint face, chalk fever, salty, violet crumble.
Wait, what? Whoa. Is that an
What
ice cream
is
flavor?
it?
Salty?
Yeah. Have you ever had like salty caramel?
Go fuck
ice cream?
yourself. I'm not getting
You've never had
salty ice
salted
cream.
caramel?
Salted
You've never had like
caramel.
salted caramel?
No. I've had
Fucking
salted
every ice
caramel
cream.
ice cream. I have never had salty ice cream.
Yeah,
Like, that's
actually,
the only name.
every fucking ice cream you have has
Does
had
it even
salt in
freeze?
it.
Yeah, they all have
Yeah,
sodium. It's a
they
good
all
point.
have salt. You need salt in ice cream
Of
for it to
course.
taste good.
But I've
You
never,
just
I'm
amp
never
up
going
the
to order
salt.
salt flavored ice cream.
I'll do it.
You will if you go to Mr. Whipee.
Yeah,
All
Mr.
right.
Whippy's going to treat you right with a
He'll
little
give you some real
salted.
salty
I
ice
don't think
cream.
that's ice cream.
Anyway, they
Serving
got
up.
anyway, they got
You got a
Krispy
Golden
Kreme
Gate
birthday
time?
cake, Choco Pops, Crunchy
Ooh.
Nut, and Fruit Loops. They really peaked around 2019 there with the
All that's good
the
stuff. right
Krispy
there.
Kremes.
Yeah. But anyway.
I have a question.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if Mylan can answer this, or there's some people in chat who can answer this. With inflation in the ice cream industry, how much is a 99er now? Is it still 99 pence or cents or whatever you use?
I don't even know.
Do you
what a
mean the
99er is.
soft serve?
Soft serve with a flake in it. The
Yeah.
99er.
When you go through
They should pay
McDonald's,
you
it
to
used to be 50-cent cones. You get a cone, 50-cent cone, I think it
Cone.
was.
No.
50 cents, and now it's like a couple dollars, I think.
Well,
few
that's
bucks,
not a
that's
99er anymore. You can't call it
Yeah,
that
what the
anymore.
hell?
No,
That's-
no,
I
no.
don't even know.
Does
what
Does
a
that
99er
include the
is.
price of the gallon of water you have to drink after you eat the flake?
But you're eating it with ice cream.
What's the flake? Somebody fill me in.
The flake.
Oh, boy.
Imagine something
Here we
chocolate
go.
flavored, but it's a desiccant and it literally sucks all of the water out of your body.
Yeah, it's in the
This
desert.
is a dessert.
Immediate.
Well,
It's a
apparently,
chocolate thing in the
The
desert.
size is smaller, but it's still 99. They made it.
Oh,
They give you
interesting.
less to keep it
It's like
99.
toilet paper.
So it was
Keep
hit
making
by
those fucking
inflation.
smaller.
It was hit by shrinkflation.
Yeah, it's like those
Shrinkflation.
small Coke cans. They're like 6 or 8 ounces or something, right? Tiny Cokes.
God bless the Arizona Sweet Tea Company or Arizona Tea Company for making their 99-cent fucking liter things of tea. And they're still 99 cents. Holding it up there with the Costco. hot
That's what I was
dog
gonna
meal.
say. They
Yeah.
the CEO
heroes.
doubled down and said they're not bumping the price of the Costco hot dog. They're like, it's a buck.
The CEO doubled down and said, "I'll fucking kill you if you ever lower the price to one of the,
Oh,
to the
that's
person that was
harassment.
trying to lower it."
Yeah.
I
The person on
this
bath salts?
Flake.
What?
Sorry, I was looking at Flake 99 or whatever. It looks pretty good.
It looks
I'm
good.
telling you, that piece of
You try
chocolate is
it.
deceiving.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you will
got a
be
big-
parched.
Do you
You
know
know-
ice cream shops that like you make your own and they have like
Yeah.
all the candies there and you can just mix them together. So you get I want M&Ms,
Yeah.
Flake.
We have
Mars
some where
bar,
you-
and they'll like smash it up for you and put it in a cup.
I used
Yeah,
to bring
like
my
a
kids to one of
Cold
those
Stone?
places, and it would cost me like $50
Cold
every
Stone.
time in ice cream because they'd get so
Yeah.
much candy on the thing. It
Oh,
weighed
that
like
one-
5 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cold
it's called
Stone, but
Cold
then-
Rock here. Cold Rock.
You got ones that also are supremely better, where you don't have to talk to anyone. You don't have to hear any fucking songs get
Self-serve?
sang. Yeah, the self-serve ones where you can just
Yeah,
fucking
and you weigh it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you weigh it. They're always dangerous. Well,
I
you
know.
weigh
You
it.
just-
walk
yeah,
out with
but
like
then you
$30
just
in
up,
a soft serve.
just lift up the scale a little bit. You know,
Did everyone in here have Dairy Queen in the U.S.? That is.
Oh, yeah. Dairy Queen's great.
Yeah, the Blizzard.
Blizzard,
Oh,
yeah.
man,
I miss
the
the Blizzard.
Blizzard. So good.
What's
know
your
what
favorite
Blizzard is?
Blizzard brand?
Anything with Heath or like Score, I'm a toffee fan. So like,
Okay,
chocolate
that's
in
pretty good.
vanilla though. A lot of chocolate and toffee. But one of the coolest things I was ever able to do with the Blizzard was Kit Kat introduced the Big Cat. You know, the Big Cat is just one big fat
Of course,
Kit
I
Kat.
know the big cat.
Oh, so I froze it at work. I had a whole plan.
Wait, did you stick
Froze
this
it at
in
work.
there? Like a
It's like
a flake?
No, I wish. But my friend and I, we drove down because there was a Dairy Queen. There's not a ton of them here in California, but from work, found one and went down there, and we convinced them to make us one with the big cats. Can you put this in it, please? Like, we drove, you know, it was only like 25 minutes, but they did it. It was so good. A custom Blizzard was one of the best dessert experiences.
Yeah, Blizzards are great.
Frozen.
I used to like the
cat.
peanut butter cups.
That's what I'd always get. I miss it.
I'm
I
a
don't
big
eat
fan.
dairy anymore, and man, I miss the Blizzard.
Oh, are you sure there's dairy in Dairy Queen?
There's no tuna at Subway or bread. So
Allegedly.
I wish.
No,
I wish there was no
if I
dairy.
remember right, it was like Ireland basically declassified Subway's bread as bread because it contained too much sugar.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That adds
Wait,
up.
what?
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah,
There's
like,
too much sugar
It's
in the
baked
Subway
fresh,
bread.
so every day.
yeah. The Irish court or whatever was like, this ain't bread.
And they tested tuna from Subway, and they found no tuna in the tuna. Yeah.
What's
Like
in it
zero?
then?
Eat fresh, man.
It's vegan friendly.
There you go. That's a feature, not a bug.
In the tuna.
It's vegan tuna.
Is it like tuna an acronym for something?
Could be.
Okay, well now I
Talked
don't
about a
know
lot of
why
food
you
on
told
today's
us the
episode.
beginning of that story, but not the end. What was it? What?
I
Now I need
what
to
was
find
it?
out. You don't know.
don't know. We're gonna have to Google it.
I have to Google it.
I
I think it's still allegedly. So
don't know.
I think the rest is just probably like, you know,
Fran's IGN's
One of the
take-
most frustrating
sour
restaurant
cream.
Allegedly.
experiences.
alleged. I mean, you know,
One of the most
Yeah, I
frustrating
don't want
restaurant
Subway
experiences of
suing
my life
DCP.
happened at a Subway. I walk in and I wanted a sandwich, so I said, I'll take a spicy Italian sandwich. And they said, what kind of bread would you like? And I said, I'll take the Italian herb and cheese. And they said, oh, I'm sorry, we're all out of the Italian herb and cheese.
Gosh.
I said, okay, I'll take the Italian. Sorry, we're out of the Italian. Okay, well, I'll take the wheat. I'm sorry, we're out of the wheat. I'm like, what bread do you have? Actually, we're out of bread. Like, why the
don't you
fuck
just
did
tell
you
me
ask
what's
me what bread I wanted then?
exactly. Remind me of that Seinfeld.
It happened
Kramer.
20 years ago. I think I've told this story 50 times because it was so. It stuck with me so much.
Is
That's
it possible
crazy.
that Subway attendant was baked out of their mind?
It is, I think, likely.
And they was just like, what bread do you want, brah?
Wait, so
I
why
think
was
that
it even,
is
why
highly
were they even
likely.
trying to
Yeah,
serve
yeah.
you then? Like, what were you going to get if it didn't have bread?
I mean, you just lock the door
You
at
get a
that point,
salad,
right? If you're
you
out
get
of
a
bread,
salad.
Salad. If you're on a
Just get
keto
a
diet,
salad.
you can get a no
they
carb
dice
thing.
the
you know?
lettuce to be like the size of like your pinky thumbnail. Like, why would you want a salad from there?
Yeah.
What are they going to put it
That's
in?
not
They're
a
just going to put it in
salad.
like a sandwich
Yeah.
bag and shake it up.
Mm.
Yeah, like meatballs, cheese.
I'd eat that.
A bag of meat and cheese. Frankly, that would sell
Okay.
over here for sure.
Actually-
Probably
It would.
everywhere.
It sounds
What's the
like
best? Okay,
Meat
what's
bag.
the best part about a hamburger that you get that's to go? Your
French fries.
cheeseburger to
Best
go.
part?
The fucking cheesy paper. All the cheese that melts off the
Oh,
burger
yeah.
that sticks to the paper.
You just
Best
lick it off
part.
the
So
paper.
just sell
I don't
a
know, man.
bag
Sometimes
of,
you
like,
try and get that
greasy,
off. It takes a
cheesy
little bit of
Are
paper
you
with
just
you.
eating
Get a
the
little
cheese
foil.
paper?
Yeah.
No, you just fucking just like you bite it off.
Don't you get a little paper with it?
He's
That's
right.
gross.
It's fucking edible. It's fine. The
Think about
fiber-
this. That paper was on the backside of God knows what was, not sanitized on their making machine, and now you're licking it.
And
How
I mean, it
confident
was
are you
already
in the
wrapped all
sanitary
around your
practices
hand. I
of
think-
Arby's?
You're splitting hairs on.
I mean, they got the meat.
Did you guys see that TikTok influencer that was selling pink sauce? Did you see that?
Yes, the
I
pink
heard
sauce.
about pink
What
sauce.
was
Yeah.
this? I didn't. I
What's TikTok? I
don't know what it
refused the
is.
clickbait, and I was like, I'm not
Mm.
clicking on that. So tell me on the podcast, what is the pink sauce?
Yeah.
So I guess it was some just home remedy sauce, which
Mhm.
was never revealed the ingredients, and it
It's a home
went
remedy. I thought it was
viral.
just a flavor sauce.
Well, I think she was just making it herself, and then
She was.
she was just. Then people really wanted it, so she started selling it. But it was like it should have been refrigerated and everything.
Pepto-Bismol?
So she was just sending it in the mail in literal bags. Just like,
Yeah.
And
it's
there's
supposed to
milk.
be
It was like rotten when it
refrigerated.
would show up.
There's milk.
Arriving rotten and like
Oh, it's milk
it was not up
based.
to
What
any
is it, like a
like
ranch
health
sauce?
standards
Yeah.
whatsoever.
There's
Oh.
milk in the pink sauce. So when you ship it, and right now it's 100 degrees in a lot of places,
Sits in the
it's
mailbox
arriving
for 24 hours.
a different color to what you initially purchased.
Good lord.
Oh, it was
That is
rotten.
awful.
It had gone bad.
Yeah,
Well,
then
it
there's
was
sort of like two sides.
In the
like,
mail,
if you
in the
buy-
middle of a record heat wave across America.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, like,
Hey,
who's
the
to
whole
blame?
world.
I still need to know what
If-
flavor is
yeah.
the pink sauce.
According to the Los
Pepto-Bismol.
Angeles Times, it's honey,
ordered
chili, garlic, sunflower seed oil, and dragon fruit. But it's apparently the label had some other notes on some
That were
vinegar in
incorrect.
there
something
and-
like that.
Yes.
Yeah, some
the
incorrect.
label, like people looked at the ingredients and the amount of stuff, and they're like, "This is not adding up. This makes no sense." So
It
Who
said
really
on the
knows
label, I
what's
think
in
that it
there?
had 440 calories per serving, and a serving sound was like less than 1 ounce.
Oh, so it's
How
pure
many calories
mayonnaise.
a serving?
It's
440 calories per serving, and serving size was less than an ounce.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Sometimes you
And
want
then
to
they
bulk up,
said-
you know?
mayonnaise.
Ton of oil.
the initial
Yeah.
the
Olive oil.
label said that there was like 444 servings in the bottle, and it's like a regular bottle, and they were like, "Oh, we got
You're right.
we got
I think
it
I got
mixed
that
up."
wrong. I think Watts actually has that right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was around the wrong way.
I
But
like
I
that-
think that, like the apology was like, "Oh, I make mistakes. I'm a small business." Everyone's like, "No, you can't.
You're
if you
killing
serve
people.
food to people, you can't be like, oops, sorry,
You can't make mistakes.
you
yeah.
died."
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
Small
You
business.
gotta nail it.
That's why
One
they
of the
have
business
regulations
owners-
on that.
responses to the Washington Post was, "I've been serving it and using it with my clients for over a year. No one has ever gotten sick." I feel like if you had to respond to say something like that, you're already like not in a good situation. Hey, nobody's
What-
gotten sick yet, so
Yeah,
It's
today.
not like we're
Yeah.
Chipotle or something disgusting like that.
Pick up your.
And I think in
Fresh E.
the
coli.
like the apology response was like, "Oh, it's still going through testing in the labs, like in FDA,
The
whatever you
FDA,
have,
yeah.
whatever you have over
Wow.
there." Like, but why did you sell it to us then?
yeah.
Still testing.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna buy someone's
Uh,
like sauce off of TikTok,
I
just
know.
feel like,
Like,
it's
is that
kind
your
of
fault?
it is your fault to begin with.
I mean,
But
we're
Yeah,
not talking
I
something
think
like
I do
sanitary,
think
like bathwater here. We're eating this.
they
for
should
God's
be
sake.
responsible. I agree with that part, but it's also on you. You're like, yeah, bro, that was hilarious. I'll order
Good
some
point,
pink
Fran.
sauce.
Not a lot of sympathy for the people
Yeah,
who got
seriously.
sick on the pink sauce they bought
Wait,
off
people
of
buy
TikTok.
stuff off TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
All
can't
the
tell if you're
time.
kidding, but yeah. A lot of used items.
I think you were born in the wrong
Bathwater,
era, Holzman. I think if you were born in the TikTok era, your mama birding would have been
Oh,
off.
it would've
Oh,
gone viral.
huge.
It would have
Viral.
been the Mama Bird challenge.
Oh, dude, you
Yeah.
would have gone shoot. You could do it now. That should
You
be
could?
your
You
I
do it
could
right now?
do this now because
Oh,
like
yeah.
No, not
The-
right now though.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
later.
the first TikTok that you make like gets extra views. Like they promote it more to make you think
They
that you're
do.
doing well. So
Mhm.
like I could get in there, TikTok the mama bird thing, and
Oh,
Mama
you
Bird-
should.
Hashtag Mama Bird
Like if that's
challenge.
not a thing, it would do well, and then you could sell it.
Then you could sell. So what?
I'm
The
It's all
Mama
about
Bird-
the
exactly.
I'm out of the
What is for
influencer
sale
business.
here?
Yeah.
I specifically removed all my like influencer money making things because I'm
Yeah.
tired of dealing with taxes on them.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
sole proprietorship.
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, I don't feel like dealing that. You're still subbed to me on Twitch, by the way. Please unsub. I'm talking to you,
Please
CC
stop.
Coon. CC Coon.
Never.
Oh man, that's great. Just to annoy you, he should drop you a tip now and then, like, so you have to keep paying these taxes.
Yeah, just enough, like over the threshold
Yeah.
to declare it or something.
It's just enough over the threshold that I have to
That's
declare
great.
like the fucking $700 a year that
Yeah.
Yeah.
gets added up.
Oh yeah, it's like over what 500.
If it's over
600 bucks,
500,
something like that.
so
yeah,
yeah.
that's awesome. Mama Bird LLC. Keep it going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what? We never did. So we were talking about Mylan's kid
Oh yeah.
and
right.
how he has a
I was told he
nickname,
has
and
some
we were
nickname.
waiting
Yeah, what's his nickname?
to tell Fran the nickname.
I mean,
Oh,
first, for context, they told me your kid was named after the Ninja Turtles.
well, yeah, I
Okay.
mean that's one
start.
of them. That's
Wait,
the
you have more
actual name,
kids?
Leah. Just Leo. Just Leo. He's 9 weeks old. He'd be 10 weeks old tomorrow. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
So he had a bit of trouble coming out, and he had to go to the emergency care because he swallowed poop. So and this was around the time of Elden Ring, so he's now called Dung Eater. And I can't wait for the internet to bully him when he gets old enough. But we have to bully him just enough to make him tough, but not too much to break his spirit.
Wow, why would you do this to your kid? Jeez, poor Leo.
I bet that's how you parent.
It's amazing. Did you make the
Can anyone
connection?
confirm? Is that how you parent?
Did you make the connection
Hashtag,
with
is that how you parent?
Elden Ring? Is he gonna
Huh?
cosplay Dung Eater?
I don't know.
What about
yeah.
for Halloween, Mike?
Perfect.
Get him a little dung eater outfit.
I
That'll be
He's like the
adorable.
most disgusting character as well in that game, which is a feat.
Yeah.
They
It's like
definitely
there's
make
Dress
that, right?
might get up like a
All right,
giant.
I'm looking on Amazon right now.
Boiled. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so
God.
happy.
on there.
I'm so happy I grew up before the internet. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Oh my God.
Insane.
So
Before
many ways
cell
to
phones
bully
were
you now.
ubiquitous and everybody's taking videos of your the dumb shit you do. God damn.
Imagine your whole
There's
high
no
school
way I could be seen
following
in
you
public
on
if there are videos
Instagram.
of me like pre 21 years old. There are no
Golly.
there are no dung eater costumes on Amazon. This is unacceptable.
Really?
Halloween's
I'm
I'm
coming.
sure there are plenty of cosplay, like people out there that will make one.
Do you think people want to be
You guys
there?
want to do some Twitter questions?
We probably should.
How long have we
Probably
been going? We've only been going for
About an
It's
hour.
been a while.
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Wow, has it been an hour and a half?
Yeah. Talking
Listen,
about
the great
choco
ice
taco.
cream
We started
debate.
late. We started late.
Yeah.
We
The
started
great
late. Surely
ice
we
cream
started late.
debate
Yeah, we
was
did.
Found out about a Mr.
you know,
Whipee.
lot. Yeah.
We've been nut bushing with the Golden Gate on. Gone real quick.
Yeah.
Calling over Mr. Whipee.
All right, I'm just gonna whip into him. Chris says, "Who is someone you'd like to have on that's game related or not? A guest you'd like to have on?
Like your ideal guest?
I guess.
Wow.
Anyone?
Yeah. Not particularly choosy.
I'm not gonna lie. I know at some point we're gonna get Log on here, and I think it's gonna be a fun show.
Log's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good time.
I really like when we get voice actors on. That's always really
Yeah,
fun.
that is
Hearing like how they got into it and their process and stuff.
Okay, you're right. Lance Riddick would be amazing to have on the show.
That
That
would
would be good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I remember
Pope
that was like
was
one of
working
Pope's
hard on that
goals.
for a while.
Yeah.
What did he call the scions again? Like it was
Oh,
it was
the
something.
jive turkeys.
Yeah, turkeys.
Jive
Jive turkeys.
Jive turkeys.
Jive turkeys. Bouncing, moving. Oh my god,
That's
amazing.
solid.
Zolo Man says, "Who wins in a fight, Florida Man or Man Bear Pig?" Who's Man Bear Pig? Is that a real person?
From South
South
Park.
Park.
That's a
It's a man bear pig thing. Just
Man Bear
Yeah.
Pig.
use your imagination.
Is Man Bear Pig on
Probably
basketballs?
Florida man, right?
I've
Florida
been
Man.
to
man
Florida.
bear pig. Man bear pigs. Yeah, got way more.
Florida
on
Man-
Florida man. Florida man
Yeah,
is
Florida Man
going
more
to die
known
and
for
end up
doing
in a
dumb
headline.
shit, not his
Yeah.
toughness or fighting ability.
Exactly. Florida man eaten by
Florida man will
neighbor's
eat
dog,
you
like-
and take
Florida
like
man-
10 bullet shots and go, meh.
Florida
That's
Man
the
gets
bath
drunk,
salts.
steals a mower, and then gets pulled over by the cops. Like that, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And
fight.
then puts you in the mower. That's what Florida man does.
I think Man Bear Pig because it's mythological.
Definitely.
Florida Man
Yeah.
could be any variety. It could be goth. Could be Gothalion. You know, like Florida man.
Goff is a Florida man.
Yeah.
He
This
sure
is
is.
true.
He is a man in Florida.
He's been working out a lot too. He could
Yeah,
probably.
congrats on the
has.
weight loss. Looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Goth
Uh-huh.
is looking great.
So handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, that's kind of an anti-Florida Man story. That's not very Florida Man. Goth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
Well,
healthy like
is he an
Kind of
that.
import?
is.
Did he grow up in Florida? Is he a Florida-born?
Good question.
Native?
I know.
Thanks.
Or is he
Normally
an
I would.
imported Florida man.
Normally I would Google these things.
He's also isn't he? He's a coaster. I feel like real Florida man comes from like the middle.
The Panhandle.
You know, like that strip where the Everglades are. You know, you can't see, can't get to the coast.
You're
real quick.
forgetting about the panhandle. Like that's where the real
yeah.
action's at.
Panhandle is where the action's at. Actually,
Yeah.
That's
all,
good
So-
stuff.
all sorts of fun stuff going on.
I have a
up there.
story about Florida. He was a man. So we have not been to Florida in a while. It's been a minute. We touch down. We get it to the airport. We get in a taxi to go to our hotel. In the line to get out of the airport, to get to the road, start going to the hotel, there is a man next to us who's just screaming. What's he screaming at? Don't know. He's just screaming out of his window. And then he gets out with a gun. And he's just standing there screaming with a gun.
Holding the gun?
Yes. And we're like, well, we're in Florida. We made
Welcome
it.
to Florida.
We're here.
Welcome to Florida.
Welcome to Florida. Florida.
He's like the greeter at a Walmart, but for Florida.
Yeah, yeah. That was as soon as we step off the plane and get out into Florida. That's what happens right away.
How did people
Nowadays,
react?
like-
Did people react to that, or was it
Everyone
like,
was
oh,
just
it's just Florida?
Yeah, you're just kind of like, I'm not seeing this. Don't make eye contact.
Don't look at
You'd
him.
think
I'm
you
not
would
here. You're
run
not here.
and dive for the
Yeah,
the,
like-
you know.
As an Australian, if I was there, was I like, okay, is this normal or is this not normal? I don't know.
Florida's a weird place.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bath
Simon,
salts.
come on, says Lay's or Pringles original.
Lay's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
Lay's. I looked
Lay's
at the ingredients
or
of Pringles.
Have you had
originally.
Pringles lately?
Yeah, it's full of all kinds of crap. You look at
They're
it, it's
very
like,
synthetic. Yeah,
What
I'm gonna go with
happened?
Lay's as well. But I love Pringles, as odd as they may be.
Oh, Lay's.
I think
Yeah, they are
Pringles
odd.
actually got like the Ireland treatment and got declassified as potato chips or something.
I can
believe
see
Do
it.
they even
Because of
claim
stuff
to
like
be
that.
potato chips? I think they don't even claim. They call them
I think that's one of the reasons they can't even claim to be potato chips anymore legally.
That
so
being
they have to,
said,
like,
I actually don't like potato chips, and I prefer Pringles. Don't like them.
you don't like potato chips?
Wait, do you like salty snacks like that?
Okay, we're learning that Briar just doesn't like potatoes.
Yeah,
He doesn't like French
I like-
fries.
Well, yeah,
Baked
exactly. The
potatoes?
French fry thing, man. Like you, once
like
upon a
French fries
time, you were
either.
like, French
What?
fries suck.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
what are you
Yeah,
even?
French fries.
French fries, greatest like use to humanity is merely to shovel ketchup into your mouth. They are a vehicle for ketchup.
man. Oh, no.
Big
shitty
false.
French
Maybe
fries.
mustard.
Yes.
What about
I can feel
sweet
it dicey.
potato fries?
Ugh.
Yeah, what about
Yeah.
other varieties
Yeah.
of
I
potatoes?
love
delicious.
sweet potato fries.
Potato fries, good.
Yeah. If I have the choice between like onion rings, French
That's-
fries, or like coleslaw, French fries are my third choice.
Coleslaw.
Why would you
actually
even
having
throw
to think about
coleslaw
the
in the
coleslaw.
mix there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a common burger side.
Mylan, do
I
you have
feel like you're-
coleslaw?
Yeah.
Mylan, do you have coleslaw down there in Australia? Or is that like just
yeah.
okay? Didn't know
Is
if that
it
was
a
just like
common
American.
side
Vinegary
dish for your
cabbage.
burger?
Y'all-
It's
y'all
like
potato
fries or
salad?
coleslaw?
We call fries chips though. We'll call them chips.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
hot chips.
Right.
I think everyone.
What do you call potato chips?
We also call them chips.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
They're
Now what's
crisp.
up?
They're crisp.
That's a Pringle.
That
That's
is
not a
true,
potato
they're
chip. It's a Pringle.
UK will call them crisp,
UK.
but
Yeah.
you just say hot chips. But everyone knows if you talk about, like, if you said to someone, you want to go get some chips, you're not talking about getting fucking
Potato chips.
Doritos. You know, you're talking about the hot chips.
Well, do you say potato chips when it's potato chips, and you just say chips when it's chips?
No, you never say potato chips. It's just.
Have you
everyone
ever
knows.
gone
it's
somewhere
like, yeah,
solely
no,
to
no,
get
yeah, we know what you're talking
chips?
about. Yeah.
All right.
Like you only get chips when you're there?
Context.
Yeah, fish and chips. You know, you'll get.
No,
or you
just
just
fish
go
and
get
chips.
like a
I'm
boat
saying
of
just chips.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
feel
get
like
good.
also there's an extra
chip shop.
layer here. Like if you're ever talking to someone and you're like, hey, like Mylan, hold on. If we're at a restaurant and you're like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom, get some chips with my hamburger, you're gonna be like, yes, I understand that means French fries,
Yes,
right?
yeah, exactly.
But
Yes.
if I'm like, hey, get me a bag of chips, you
Exactly.
understand potato chips, right? And
Exactly.
usually you don't refer to,
It's a
to like
context.
So
chips
confusing.
as just
French fries
chips. It's
come
a
in
bag
bags
of
all the time.
chips.
Yeah.
French fries
right.
always all the time come in bags though.
I mean, over here, because we would say
constantly.
we're all out of chips. You must not say that over there.
Like
We're all out of chips. Can you pick some
gambling,
up?
like
Wait, like,
No,
when you-
that's very normal. We're all out of chips. Can you pick some up?
Very
He feels
normal.
like they're when
yeah,
people
if you
go
ask someone to
shopping.
pick up chips, it's definitely gonna be like a bag of. Like,
Okay.
it'll be,
Like,
it'll
If
be
you're
crisp.
picking them up, it's always there. I see.
You're going to a barbecue and you're like a single guy
yeah,
and
bring
you
some
say,
chips.
bring some chips.
That's fair.
That'll be a
Yeah.
bag of chips. Tell me what context you would get them confused, because I feel like every
I probably
context
wouldn't.
you would probably
Yeah.
know. You'd be like,
Yeah,
I
chips.
think
probably
it's
know.
true.
You probably know.
We've got stuff like that over here. We just can't think of it, because we're embedded in it. Probably makes
okay.
no
Or-
sense to you.
What? Hold on, Briar. I got a question for you. given a hash brown option, are hash browns off the menu for you? Are
I was
hash browns
thinking
basically
about it. Oh, no.
just a vehicle for
Ooh,
ketchup
yeah, hash
for
browns.
Hash
Wait.
browns, like if I'm getting breakfast at a fast food joint, hash browns are mandatory.
Okay.
Gotta get a hash brown.
you? I don't get it.
They're
It's-
so close to a French fry.
yeah, it's
You're
so
an
close to a
anomaly.
French
So
fry,
much better
man.
though.
How is
much
it so
better.
much better? How is it so much
I
better?
don't know.
It's like the
hash
same
browns
stuff
are the
going
Pringles of the French fry world.
What about waffle fries?
That's a sentence.
on. Yeah,
Wait,
but-
what about
I see
waffle
where he's
fries?
Yeah,
going.
waffle fries with the seasoning, the
Waffle
custom, the
fries.
special seasoning,
Yeah.
right?
It's just a French fry. It's a
That
different
Curly
is
fries.
basically a hash
Curly
brown.
fries
It's a
from
waffle
Jack in the
fry.
Box. Curly fries
hash
from Jack in the
browns are
Box.
chopped up, then mushed back together, then fried.
That's a tater tot.
Yeah, it's a tater tot. Are you
It's
against tater
similar to a
tots?
tater tot. You're correct, but it's flat.
But are you
What if
against
you
tater
just
tots?
What if you just get a bunch of tater
Served in a
tots
bag.
and then just like press the tater tots, like get a bunch of tater tots
Exactly.
and I just squish them with like
That's a
plate
hash
or
brown.
frying pan.
Yeah.
Every time you talk about food, I get a little sick.
But it's just a hash brown. It's a tater tot.
Penny
that's
is a smash
squished.
brown.
Yeah.
A smash
what that
brown.
See, I feel
I
like
like
what's
that.
going on, Briar, is you might have just assumed a whole category of food is just bad. You know, when
No,
Yeah.
there's some
here's what really
delicious
happened with
French fries out there.
I took a 2-week trip. We went to London and we went to Ireland, 1 week in each place.
Hmm.
And every fucking meal came with French fries. We went to an Italian
Oh,
restaurant
so good.
and they served French fries.
That's
with our
that's
meals.
not a good Italian restaurant. That's weird.
This
I
is not an
agree.
excuse to hate on French fries. This is not an
Dude,
excuse. This
every
is
meal
this is
came
a
with French fries.
vacation
Wait,
that
so-
you had too much French fries. That's what's happening here.
So wait, you were enjoying
so
them then? And
Ever
you got,
since, I was just like, I don't want any
You're
more French
over
fries.
it.
I'm just like over French fries.
How long ago was this trip?
2001.
It has been way too long for your French fry prejudice. You need to release this bad energy and go have some delicious French
Briar,
fries.
your traumatic experience is older than most people in this chat.
Brian, here's
Your French fry experience can legally buy a drink in America.
Yeah, come on, bruh.
speaking
Come
of which,
on.
I think I have the
What
way to
can I
bring
say?
Briar back in. Briar, you come out or we'll go somewhere. Belgian brew house. You like Belgian
Okay.
beers?
Of course.
He likes
No,
beer.
man. And Belgian fries with that. Just huge monster fries with all these various, dipping
Toppings,
sauces as
right?
well. But they're amazing fries. Maybe that
Well,
could get you back in.
I don't hate French fries. Like if I
Even
if I
with
get served French
beers.
fries, I'll eat them. But I don't prefer them. Like I don't seek them out. You know.
I tried.
So if you have like thick cut fries over there, do you still call them French fries? Because aren't French fries
We call them steak
typically
fries.
meant to be meant to
Yeah.
be thin?
They're steak fries here.
It's a variety, yeah.
but we
steak fries
call them
for-
French
Oh, we
fries,
call 'em
but we
steak
know they're
fries.
steak fries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
And
they-
Belgian fries are that as well. They're like huge, thick cut fries.
Yeah, I just feel like you're missing out on a world of potential with the whole French fry game. It's gotten
World
a
of
lot
potato.
better since 2001.
World
A
of
lot
heart
better.
disease.
No, you can have French
Yeah,
fries. You just can't have French fries every day.
You're gonna get that faster with your burger than the French fries.
Yeah.
Probably. All
Cat.
right. Lord Beer says,
So much
gonna
food
just
on
point out the fact that a town in Illinois has a mascot, and it is a corn jerker.
Heard about this.
Yes,
Corn
the
jerker.
Hoopston corn jerkers.
Orange.
The corn jerker.
So I'm from Illinois. I don't know if anybody
Okay.
else is.
Wow.
So I'm like, my
That's
first thought
horrifying.
was, what is a corn jerker?
Mm.
Which I'm wondering if it has to do with if you've heard of corn
you?
tasseling and
Are you a corn jerker? Since
I've
you're from
done
Can I
Illinois?
type this in or what? Corn.
yeah, I mean, that's right.
Absolutely.
Corn jerker.
Don't show it to us right away.
I'm looking at like, what is a corn
Corn
jerker?
jerker.
Okay, may I read the Wikipedia entry?
Please do.
Please do.
In the times before modern machinery, sweet corn was pulled or jerked from the stalk. The leaves were shucked off, and the golden ears were thrown in a wooden wagon pulled by a team of mules. This was called corn jerking.
That is
In
exactly
other
what it
parts of
sounds
the
like,
United
honestly.
States, this harvesting process may have been known as corn snapping, corn shucking, or corn husking. The many laborers who walked the fields to harvest the crops were called corn jerkers.
So it's not
Holtz.
corn to tasseling.
They also give really good hand jobs.
Different.
They got that hand strength. You know what I'm saying?
Goes one and the same, you know. It's that power, that gentle tusk.
Oh,
It
is
this
what it
place
is.
isn't-
Holtz,
This
is
is
there?
Illinois.
Are
Far
you
from where I
signing?
grew
hand
up.
jobs.
Holtz, are you going to be sending a Netflix deal for a mini docuseries about corn jerking,
The corn jerker.
narrating
Netflix,
it?
call me. Call me.
That'd be great. Get that Netflix money, man.
Cuthbert in chat. Corn jerker was my nickname.
Well, how are your hand jobs? Let's talk.
Corn jerkin.
Corn hub. Somebody said.
If you ever
Boy, that's
had
Corn hub.
pretty good.
if you ever had a bag of corn, you've been affected by a corn jerker. So shout out to all those corn
That's
jerkers
scary.
making that happen.
Yeah, shout out to corn jerkers. Good
Yeah.
job.
Preach.
I do like corn.
Easy says 300. Briar, would you rather let Watts cut off and eat your dominant arm without anesthesia, or watch Holt's baby bird 3D Doritos and feed them to you? Oh, that got bad when he said feed them to you.
Feed them to you. Wow. Yeah. It's like it was
How many
obvious up
3D
until that
Doritos?
point.
Get back to me. Average Destiny 2 player says, congratulations on 300. Thank you. Simon, come on, says Budweiser or Corona? Corona with the lime in it? Come on,
Yeah, I'd
that's
rather
fun.
go Corona.
It's a good time.
Yeah, hot day, Corona
Corona.
lime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also had the cocktail phase of my life, so.
I mean,
You chasing it?
yeah,
With the
probably
Corona?
Corona. Budweiser's not a. Even the classic.
That Belgian beer, you know.
I say on an ice cold day,
Mm.
or on a really hot day, an ice cold Bud Light, pretty good. Pretty good.
Is it because it's so cold you
At
can't
that
taste
point,
it?
anything
Because
cold
it's so
is great.
cold and
Yeah,
it's so
exactly.
crisp.
Yeah.
No, but a Bud Light, like a
It has more
heavy
flavor.
beer, isn't as good on a hot day as like a real light beer. You know?
I don't mind actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but what would you
Hey, I'm
rather
not gonna
have?
pass it up.
I'm just saying.
Like,
I'm not
a
gonna say
really
no.
light beer?
It's not like it's a
Or-
fucking French fry or something.
Oh my God.
How
What
much
about like
hate
one
for
of
the
those
fries,
like
man?
nice summer mixed drinks? You know, like a mojito or a mint.
Oh,
julep?
mojito is great. Yeah,
Oh
Like-
yeah, mint julep.
Like that or a Bud Light.
Margarita.
I'll take the
Yeah.
mojito.
Yeah.
But not very portable. Bud Lights, you just throw in a cooler, throw them in your golf bag.
The real
Good for the
problem
day.
is
You can just make a big batch of margaritas and toss them in.
Put him
the
in a
real
big old
issue is
water jet.
How did you end up in a situation where beer was available and those were the only two options you have available?
You're in
screwed up.
America.
I don't
I
even
can
remember
eat
what
any
the
barbecue
option
you
was.
go to where you
Yeah.
didn't bring your own beer.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, but there you go. Why are people still buying those two options? Like, please, like something
You're
decent.
right, Fran.
You made poor
Yeah.
choices in life.
Like
you have bad
you're in
friends.
Texas, get some Shinerbach. Like, well, it's because the price. Actually, I'll tell you that it's like cheaper
Because they
beer.
mass produced
That's
the
where
Bud
you're
Light,
going.
right? They got
Yeah.
factories and factories and factories making it as
Get
cheap as
yourself a
possible.
decent brew, man.
I
But
mean,
if it-
every party I went to that had a keg it was like Bush Light or like Rolling
Yeah.
Rock for the first
rolling.
whatever was the cheapest keg we could
Yeah.
get was pretty much it.
By the way, Holtz, I gotta say, if you throw all that mix into like a box and then pop it out an hour later or something, like the mixed drink thing, like it's getting oxygenated. I feel like that's part of the
Yeah.
experience of a mixed drink, is it's getting poured and then you're having a sip
Yeah.
post.
If
mixing,
you had though a Stanley thermos,
Frothy.
like one of those nice like
frothy.
Stanley thermos that kept it cold, and right before you poured it, you gave it a good shake, it'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah,
It'd be a
close.
good golf time.
Close to it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sometimes people
I
have
can see it.
teapot parties here, and you bring a teapot and you mix a cocktail in it, and everyone walks around with like, saucers,
Oh.
and you just like cocktail,
Try 'em
cocktail,
out.
and you
That's
pour it
what
to
you
the
do on
cocktails out of
raid
your
day,
teapot.
isn't it?
That sounds
That's
lovely.
your day
Teapot
one
mojito.
raid. Yeah.
That's my day one raid. Teapot
That's
mojito.
I like
one
that.
raid
Dude, I gotta
cocktail.
go to Australia, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of place.
We know a lot of lingo now, so we could help you out.
You guys would
Yeah.
fit
As
in.
long as I know how to
professionals.
nut
We're gonna go get French
Gotta
fries
be
down in
Nut bushing
Australia.
off the plane.
Nut bushing.
I go,
With a
look at me
cool
go.
Where do I get my nut bush certification?
I need my pen
Pen
license.
My pen license.
My
Yeah.
pen license.
There's so
Right,
much
pen
like
license.
DCP lore I don't know about now. I've missed out on so much.
We gotta catch up on the DCP lore.
Yeah, we're gonna get you your pen license, Holtz. It's
Yeah.
coming. ...
Says, would you rather play as a cat for 15 hours with Watts or play
Yes.
as a
Just cat. I
15-pound crawfish with Patrick? Well,
How
I
much
mean,
pound
either way,
crawfish?
I'm probably gonna get eaten.
Yeah.
So-
is
What
pound
Holtz
crawfish?
gonna eat a
Being a
15-pound
cat sounds
crawfish?
great, but I do like crawfish.
I'm assuming that I'm gonna get treated better as Watts' cat than as Patrick's
Patrick's
15-pound
crawdad.
crawfish.
Yeah, nobody has
Yeah,
a
I mean,
pet crawdad.
15-pound crawfish.
Wait, no. I think we're missing something here. Was the question? Would you rather be a cat for 15 hours, or would you rather eat crawfish with me, not be the crawfish?
Oh,
right?
it was.
Are you
No,
sure you're
no. The question is specifically: would you rather play as a cat for 15 hours with Watts, or play as a 15-pound crawfish with Patrick?
Oh,
Okay, see, I'm taking this
The
almost
latter's
as like a
impossible,
streamer
though.
question. Like, are we playing Stray for 15 hours with Watts, or are we playing some brand new Crawdad game where we get to
Oh,
be
okay.
a Crawdad, trying to swim away from the people catching and farming us, And both of those sound great. I'd be down to play either of those.
I mean, the cat sounds better than the crawfish. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, crawfish has potential. You're just running around like an island, trying not to get eaten by
Holtzman.
Yeah,
Holtzman.
maybe you level up
like a
like
cartoon.
maybe you get
Crawdad.
leveled up prawns or some feet thingies. You evolve.
Oh,
Maybe you gain some higher functioning
Get some
consciousness. type of
lobster
stuff.
friends.
and a crawfish
Little
I mean, I
snappers.
guess
run on
maybe they don't go
land.
with the lobster, but
they walk really slowly.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not.
It was always really fun as a kid going to crawfish boils, and like there'd be a couple that would escape from the kiddie pool, and then you toss them back in, or
Oh,
we'd have
yeah.
races with them.
Murder.
and then you ate them.
Races.
Yeah,
Murder
I mean,
race.
You boil them up.
Murder.
gotta boil them.
A murder race.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a very short video game if you're running on land away from Patrick.
Yeah, that's not gonna work
You
out.
get away from being eaten.
Yeah.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Javarino says, "Happy 300." Question for everyone: what's the deep DCP lore you just made up?
Say it again.
What's the deep DCP lore that you just made up?
Just made up. Oh, something about Choco Tacos being like the national DCP food of choice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. I like that.
And it's a crisis because they're not producing them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
not
an
bad.
NFT.
We were
Choco
this
Taco.
close to the Choco Taco sponsorship.
Yeah, and then they yanked
back-
the rug.
Yeah, that's
They're
what you
not
guys
making
don't
them.
actually know. Like, I'm still in the chats behind the scenes. So like, I see what you all bullshit about every week, and you all were really excited about the Choco Taco sponsorship. I'm really sorry they rug pulled you on that.
Well, after they took away the Taco Bell sponsorship, it's been hard. Life's been tough.
Yeah.
It's been tough.
It's
out
hard to
here.
pay the bills.
Yeah.
I had to sell the Mustang and get a Volvo. It's awful.
What about the Ferrari?
Oh God,
Still locked
it's been
down?
years. It's been years. I
Tomorrow,
only have
dude.
one now. I can't even race them with my friends.
Ferrari Friday tomorrow, man. I'm counting on you.
Breyer had to leave
Go
his
out.
Lamborghini in Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I actually did just realize this on Twitch on the About DCP Live section. The Destiny Community Podcast produces a weekly podcast covering the game Destiny 2 by Bungie. Every week, host Tefty, Miss 5000 Watts, Holtzman, Briar Rabbit,
No way.
and Pope Bear
Yeah,
get together with a special guest to talk about what's new in the gaming community and in our
No
lives.
way.
that's the crew. What are you talking about?
That's the crew.
And
Oh
I'm
my
still
God.
listed in the cast and crew.
Detail oriented,
Now-
if nothing else. DCP is.
You-
Patreon link on here.
Do we blame
Hey, it-
Pope for this?
It has
Yeah.
taken a
Or-
while for certain things to get updated in the YouTube descriptions as well. And every now and then something will get caught and be
That's-
like, yeah, we should change that.
It's a clerical error. You guys submitted that, I'm pretty sure, in 2017, but like it just hasn't. Like it's a whole Twitch thing you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Did you know that I tried to get my partnership pulled because I was tired of CC Kun paying me money every month to subscribe to a Twitch channel that I don't stream to?
Shout out to CC
Um,
Coon. Nice job, buddy.
Shout out.
Heck yeah.
Make my taxes a living hell. And the 9 other people that are still subscribed.
It's paying
But-
$30 every 3 months in estimated taxes.
Yeah. Where was I going with this?
So-
Oh right,
I don't
I
know.
submitted an application to get my partnership revoked. You can't just revoke your partnership. There's no button to be like cancel my partnership. I don't want to take money anymore. You have
Yeah.
to.
Like
you have
Facebook,
to actually.
once you're in, you can't get out.
Yeah,
They-
No,
they
you
like
have to
the
delete your
contract.
entire
Like a
channel would
gang.
be the only solution, which would suck.
Exactly. So I had to message them, and they'll be like, "Okay, next time we go to renew your contract in 2023, it will not be. We won't renew it for
There you
partnership.
go.
So
Perfect.
great.
And then you'll
You
be
got a whole
like,
nother year, CC.
gotta come back to streaming.
Yeah.
I recently wanted to sell a motorcycle. So somebody told me that a great place to sell a motorcycle is Facebook Marketplace. I'm
Oh
like,
no.
oh fuck! Does this mean I gotta put Facebook back on my phone to like do this because it's literally been 10 years since I've had Facebook like active in my life.
20 years.
And
since you had a
man,
French
what
fry.
a shit show that thing is now.
Yeah.
It is everything they talk about. It is terrible. I did sell the motorcycle though. It was a good marketplace.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sold it like really fast. I had it on
That's good
Craigslist
for
for like
you.
a week and nothing.
Is it like-
All I got was like scammers.
Huh.
Really, because
Is it a good
Facebook,
market?
Facebook, from my experience, has been just like an absolute scam zone.
Yeah,
At
I
least
was
for-
like, could you
no.
sell like graphics cards on there?
Yeah.
For example, and like,
Possibly. I would
but
do
do you think
eBay
it
for
would-
that. Anything I could ship, I would do eBay
somebody
for.
told me eBay was what you just said, like what Patrick
Full
just said.
scammers?
It was like it's just scammers, like that. It's a huge pain, and then someone's like, use Mercalli, which I don't think I'd
The
ever
hell is
heard of
that?
before. It's like a
No,
very similar, but
Hey,
it's
Sniper
like
didn't use his Mercalli a lot.
oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't sold stuff in a while, but I actually do
Yeah, I don't
have some
sell a whole
graphics
lot of
cards
stuff.
I should sell, so that is why I'm asking.
We've
But, like,
bought
what
a
if-
lot of baby stuff on Facebook Marketplace, like secondhand baby stuff, which has been super handy.
Yeah, stuff
I
where
think
you
it's
gotta
got-
like get it locally. It's
Yeah,
really
I think it's
convenient.
locally is
Yeah.
the key with it. Yeah.
But unfortunately, you gotta have Facebook or Meta. They still call it Facebook. They haven't switched
Yeah.
over to Meta.
Well, it is just Facebook.
The
Meta's
company's
the
Meta,
parent company.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is that ongoing
Lawsuit
thing where
against Meta
a
still.
different company named Meta was already registered, but then Facebook was like, no, we're Meta now, and they're trying to
Oh.
take that. And then the government of Ireland is also trying to declassify them as something.
What's in
Right.
Ireland? They're hating on everybody today.
Good.
They don't like
Swing.
potato chips. They don't like Subway. They don't
Subway
like tuna
bread.
fish. They don't like Meta. What the fuck? Ireland. Calm it down.
Keep
a
being
I
notch.
reckon
awesome.
they're gonna
No,
persist
they're doing a
with
good
this
job.
whole meta thing.
They are.
I reckon they're gonna just give
look-
up at one point and be like, "Yeah, this is."
I
not a
mean,
good idea."
honestly, it's not looking great for that company in general. Ever since Apple like took away like $100 billion a year of their ad marketing away by like changing the privacy settings on the iPhone.
Yeah. Apparently
They just raised the
Oh,
price
they cut a
of
bunch of
the.
ads out.
They just raised the price of their VR headset too, which was really weird.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, by $100.
$100? Are you serious?
Wait, they have
Yeah.
there's their own headset that you get.
I
Yeah,
think
like
it
a
was
VR
Quest
headset.
2 is going up by
Oculus
Oh,
Quest.
right.
soon. I think
Yeah.
it's actually like either the end of this month or next
Yeah.
month. But yeah, it was just like, yeah, it's going up. I don't know if they've talked about the justification. Probably since inflation and gas prices.
Right,
are up. Like, what?
Look, homies, we're going out of business.
This is going up too. Yeah.
Zuckerberg's house ain't cheap.
I don't
You
think
know what I'm
it's-
saying?
I assume it's just general availability, and that they're like, they probably weren't making very good margins on what it was. Just trying to get it
For
out to
the
market,
Quest?
so. Yeah, it
Well,
was
they're
not
trying to-
that expensive in the first.
I mean, they're trying to push
No,
the
it
whole
wasn't.
the whole
it
meta
was
thing.
$2.99.
I mean, I don't want one. It may have superior, like, sure, it may have like good technology bits inside it. I'm sorry, it's fucking hot. I can't think. It may have good technology bits inside it, but to use it, you gotta like either make a Facebook account to be able to log into the damn
think they
thing,
changed that.
or do the workaround to log into the damn thing. It's too much.
Mm.
I think they changed it so you don't need a Facebook account anymore.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you
that's
serious?
right. Yeah, yeah.
I
remember
did not
that.
realize that. That's cool. I it's been like the only. Well, I've considered getting one, but again, I don't
good
really want to
device.
deal with Meta and Facebook and all that stuff because I'm
Mhm.
also.
It's a cool device
Yeah.
because it's wire-free VR. Like you can use it in your
Oh.
backyard. It's pretty neat.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they've got Meta
It's
accounts
self-contained.
now. So,
Meta accounts in addition to a
Meta
Facebook
account.
account.
you can choose to set up your Meta account. Looks like
Oh.
instead, even though it's owned by the same company though. But
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I just want the 360 treadmills. That's like the thing that, like, when they're affordable,
those are
and you
cool.
can have it like in your room and you can run around
Right.
on
Yeah.
a 360
Yeah.
treadmill in VR. Like, that's, we'll start seeing streamers being like these ultra athletes. I'll stream for 12 hours today, ran 14,000
Yeah.
kilometers in
Burnt-
VR.
There was
Burnt
the
1,000
there was the guy
calories.
that did you see the guy that like programmed the Wii Fit controller for Elden Ring? So
I
like if he
did.
wanted to walk somewhere, like he had to actually like
Mhm.
he had to actually like
Move.
start moving in place, and like
Wiggle.
that means like, hey, you're trying to like just walk around in a boss fight, yet still be fucking moving in place in a boss fight to be able to move. So
That
it's
would
like,
be-
oh shit.
that's like patting your head, rubbing your stomach, and like speaking another language. Like that's a lot of things at once.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I want a VR app where when I go to restaurants, I can pop it on and just like walk around and be like, oh, oh, that looks good. Oh,
Oh,
or you know,
what
you're
food
like,
is, yeah.
you walk around, you're
You
like,
gotta get smell-o-vision for that.
it doesn't. Yeah, but even smell aside, you just can lean in watching like Briar and Pat are eating some crawfish, and you're taking a good close look.
Hold up. You want an augmented reality app where you are able to be like
when you go to a new restaurant,
uncomfortably close to people's dishes and their
Yeah, they
table,
don't see
but
me.
not actually be there.
Yeah, I can just go
Yeah.
in and like,
What
look.
you eating there, partner?
No, but they don't see me.
Man.
I don't get in their way. I can just like look and be like, that looks pretty
Man, I
good."
would turn
Think
that
about
feature
that.
off immediately if I was a
Yeah.
part of whatever that god awful club
Could
is.
so easily figure out a new restaurant that way, though. Just think about it. You see all these dishes. Like, think of how
And what
hard
about
it
the
is.
Jesus.
You're
people that
reading.
go in and instead of looking at the dishes, they're staring at someone's face? Like,
Yeah.
Don't worry about that part.
Or their chest.
Okay.
You know, they're
It'll have
staring at their,
face,
being like,
face replacement technology. So it's like those like wide-eyed
so they're
like
face swapping.
Fran,
but
I know.
just
Fran,
keeping
I
the
know you're in
food on the
San
table?
Francisco. You're like you're a tech bro. You're in San Francisco,
tech
but
bro, whatever.
like sometimes the best idea is to not. Just that's where the idea should have gone. It's like,
Yeah, I
hey,
mean,
what if I
Fran,
know? Just no.
I mean, you're creating meals of half-digested food. I don't think you ever any place to be telling me.
it gets
I can't
fully
go look.
digested.
I'm wanting to go somewhere
was-
and
that was
watch
burnt.
you do this before I decide to eat there. That seems pretty fair.
I gotta be honest.
I don't want
If I
you
knew
to.
if I knew a restaurant was offering this thing on their devices,
Yeah.
I would never eat there. Ever. I'd be like, we are never going to that place. I do not want someone peering over my dish.
I just
Then
imagined it
they'll
was like
hire
virtually,
people
and they had lots
first
of
and-
cameras, and you're just like eating your meal, and there's this camera going, like, just zooming,
And then looking up at you, and then looking down, and then looking up at you, and looking down.
right on the other side, going, that look good.
Yeah, dude. What if it's a huge boom arm that like comes
that
down from the ceiling? You see the other person's face on it.
Get the fuck out of my phone! I'm trying to eat.
That would be awesome.
People would absolutely try to troll you, like just wherever like your spoon is, they keep sticking the camera right on the spoon.
That's
It's
true.
like,
Yeah.
Dude, this place would be hot. I'm gonna get on top of it.
You know, there'd be
Yeah.
like a
Friends.
problem with a bunch of people exposing themselves to that camera, also. So.
Well, yeah,
For sure.
obviously.
Yeah, you want to
Why
look
is
at
it
my
always-
food?
Why is
Look
it
at
always
my
on that table, man?
MN
Is that a
Winter
VR
says,
camera in your pocket. All right.
quick, the city needs you to help, and your superhero name is your favorite color and the closest thing to your right. What is it?
this sounds like one of those questions that's designed to like fish for my password.
Okay. Really?
Is that how you
Favorite
Can
color?
you say the
Favorite
question again?
color?
Your favorite,
Favorite
color
color?
is your password?
No.
It could be a
No,
security
sometimes that's
question.
like a verification thing, though. Who's right?
Yeah.
Be right back.
No.
Someone's
No.
breaking into Bungie right now.
It's blue. Clearly, he's drinking like blue Powerade with a blue shirt. Wait, what was the question? Do we have to
Yeah.
answer?
What was
Uh,
that question again?
Your superhero name is your favorite color and the closest thing to your right. What is it?
Oh,
How do we define
Yeah, I don't
closest
know.
thing? Because there's like
Mine
a desk.
is,
There's like a
yeah, arm,
Mine's
yeah.
green mouse.
I think
Green mouse.
Green arm.
Apple
teal arm.
tail.
The blue bottle opener.
I would be Green Mouse.
Green, yeah, we're the same. I would.
yeah.
Okay, if I'm gonna get specific, I'm a green G305.
Yo.
Boom.
Yeah.
Jeez, 305's it's balling.
Really cheap mouse and it's really lightweight. It's good.
Yeah.
It's like one battery that lasts 10 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
Charles B. Davis says, happy 300.
Thank you.
You've been a true pleasure to listen to all these years. Thank you for the good times, and here's so many more. Would you rather, it's got several listed here,
Oh no.
drink a snake, eat a bacon baby, shower in beer, sleep on a dead cat, get bushed in the nuts, have Briar eat you? Yo, shower in beer?
Yeah, shower.
Shower
That's
in
an
beer.
obvious answer.
long as
Easy.
it's
You're
shower
getting,
set up
aren't you
sanitary.
getting
That-
showered
they charge money
with
for that.
beer?
No,
Shower
it's
in beer, like the beer is coming out
I
of the
don't
shower.
think
Yeah.
that won't be as good as you think it is. I don't reckon.
Take a shower.
I
Okay.
would pay money for that.
It would suck after trying to like clean like.
Listen,
you'd
like,
have to
one
take a
time-
long
All of the
Well,
others
come on.
sound terrible. All the others sound terrible. But a
Yeah.
shower beer,
Those
I'd be
are
like,
terrible.
showered in beer. I could then
Yeah.
take a shower
Did I
right
hear
afterwards.
Did I hear bacon baby in there? Like, none of
Bacon
it?
baby.
Eat a
Bacon
bacon
baby.
baby.
if the
Nah.
bacon
What is a
baby was
bacon
fresh,
baby?
sure. Fresh
It's
bacon
not.
baby, yeah, I'll
it's
do
not. It's
I
but
think
usually
I think
What's
we're
a
going to
bacon
assume that
baby?
it's not fresh.
Oh, Fran doesn't
I
know
don't know what a
about.
bacon baby
Oh,
is.
no.
Yeah, I
the
thought
bacon
it was a
baby?
real
All
baby
right.
wrapped in bacon. That's
Patrick,
why I'm
take it
confused.
away. The
That
lore of
sounds
the
dark.
bacon baby.
I have to explain this every time I'm on now. Surely people
Oh,
are
I'm
tired.
I mean-
of
surprised I haven't heard about the bacon baby.
I'll
It
give
is
I'll give an
unusual.
abridged version. Okay, I was at I was in college doing photography as my major. We had a freezer, a little freezer that we kept various chemicals and stuff in. We also kept this little fucking baby thing, the baby doll that was completely wrapped in bacon because someone
Baby doll.
at some point in time, years before I was there, did a photo shoot of a little baby doll
Bacon
wrapped
baby.
in bacon, thus the bacon baby.
Bacon baby.
That's
And
horrifying.
yeah, no, it's absolutely horrifying because it's
Nightmares.
years old bacon that was not properly preserved. It
You-
was
you got the
turning
picture,
green
right?
and rancid.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
there
that makes me
is a
sick.
picture out there.
Oh God.
There is a picture.
Eventually, when I was there, someone took it out. They're like, "I'm going to reprise the bacon baby for this photo, and all the teachers that have been here forever will fucking love it." And they're like, "Why is that still here? Oh my god!"
Reprised bacon baby.
Yeah,
Gross.
and so you could tell the new bacon from the old bacon because the old bacon was green and the new one was red.
Oh, they just left the old bacon on
Yeah.
there instead of just
What was the
redoing it?
status of this fridge? How did a bacon baby stay in a fridge? Was it in a fraternity house or like where?
No.
was this fridge?
We so in the photo program, we had to have multiple fridges for like storing film, storing photochemicals, everything.
Fran just saw the picture.
Oh my God. That is gonna haunt me.
Mylan, if you could,
So
with your
long.
fantastic technology,
Whoa.
Mylan, if you could, like whip it up on your screen so people could see it.
Whip out the
Um,
baby, Mylan.
Yeah, whip the
And-
baby out, please.
Yeah.
And
Dude, that's
last
like
I
a horror
heard,
movie cover.
Oh,
last I
God.
heard, this bacon baby
Oh.
still does exist somewhere in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, because when the building was being torn down, some people took this fridge, and then like plugged it into a battery setup to keep it cold, and then put it in one of the random houses close to campus.
Honestly, that
Tennessee
looks
is
like
close to Florida. Just saying.
exactly. That looks like it could be like a heavy metal cover.
Yeah.
Cover
It's like an
album.
Iron Maiden
Iron
type
Maiden.
cover for sure.
It
Just
does.
you know,
Iron
no-
Maiden cover band.
No
Yeah.
context cover. Album cover right there.
It's more-
that needs to be a band where you can't read the text because it's so like. bleh.
Yeah.
The
Can you
worst
take it off the
part of-
screen now? It's
Yeah.
scraping me out.
Yeah, the worst part about it is the
Leave it.
juxtaposition of like it's swaddled nicely, you know, and
comforting.
like all this
Bacon
like
baby.
soft cloth or whatever, and then it's just like a bacon baby.
Swaddled
Oof.
bacon baby.
I keep
That's
saying we
awful.
need to have the bacon baby challenge where people go and look for the bacon baby.
They look
It
for
becomes a search where people go and search
You
for the
gotta
bacon
find
baby.
it.
I think this is how you summon a
Like a
demonic
scavenger
demon.
hunt. Oh.
Maybe.
Mm.
Or get
I thought
arrested
That's
for
what they were doing at
trespassing.
CERN. Dreadnought says, "What's the worst Twitter question you received from the past 299 episodes?"
Anyone that makes me retell that goddamn bacon baby
Yeah, that
story.
one.
True.
What's the worst Twitter question?
I don't know what the worst Twitter question would be.
No.
I think it was if we all were in a plane crash, who would we eat first? That was the worst one.
That was
think
the
we said
best
Briar.
question ever.
We said
Yeah,
Briar.
we
on that,
did.
right?
We did. Yeah.
Okay.
We gave very
What was
specific
Briar's
reasons.
answer?
Yeah. What was your answer, bro?
I don't remember.
It's because it was you. You
I think
answered
he was so
yourself.
incensed.
That's why.
He was, yeah, he was so incensed at that point. He was not. There was no answering it. Speaking of eating,
Nobody's got a bad Twitter question. They can't remember.
I
a bad
don't
one?
think so.
I think you put them out of your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember bad questions.
Briar said Pope, I think, is what I'm getting from chat.
Okay.
Pope
That
is a
adds up.
bad choice.
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
stringy, like nothing meat on it.
Just
I think
meat
it was.
chunks.
You know what I was thinking strategically, like who would be the first one to go crazy, and like it was
would be
Pope. So I'm like,
It
let's eat
would
him
be.
first.
Yeah. It would
That makes
be.
a lot.
Pope
You're
would
making
go
a lot
crazy
of sense.
first.
In retrospect, the obvious answer is Watts because it's her or me.
Well, it's you. Sorry. Bad Briar.
Auntie Krauser says happy episode 300 and happy birthday, Watts.
Thank you.
Question for everybody: Would Kona mud pie ice cream be a great topping of a meal of 15 pounds of crawdad? Kona mud pie ice cream. What's Kona mud pie ice cream?
Like Kona the coffee brand? I didn't know they made. I didn't know they
Sounds
made
like
ice
coffee
cream.
ice cream, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean their coffee's fucking overpriced.
I think that would make me barf heavily.
Coffee flavored ice cream?
The idea of
Just coffee.
throwing coffee, chocolate, whatever on top of some crawdads? No, thank you.
Yeah,
No, I don't
that
think it
does
was.
sound bad.
No, I
Too
think it's like a
salty for you?
dessert. Like he's talking about a dessert. Or
Oh,
Anthony's
after
talking
you eat
about a dessert.
crawdads?
No, served over it. Like just take a fucking
Oh, like a la mode?
Yeah, I
just
think
like
they
you got
made,
all the
yeah.
crawfish, just dump
Sounds
dump
awful.
Yeah,
ice
this
cream
is
over it.
terrible. This is a
Ooh.
disgusting
that's-
endeavor.
that's
I am
awful.
not
Thank
eating
you.
any of this.
I could get
Like
through it,
I
but I wouldn't be
refuse
happy
to
about it.
interact
Yeah, like
with this. This is
spicy
the worst
butter
Twitter
and
question
fish
ever.
oil. in
We have
your-
officially found the worst Twitter question. Thanks for submitting your future terrible question ever. Jesus. What were you thinking? Can we get a blacklist? Is there an unofficial DCP blacklist?
we need to start making it.
Egg Beggar Egg says, if you guys could own a yacht, a plane, or any car you want, which one would you pick?
Yacht, plane, or any car?
Do we have? I don't think
Any-
people know like specific yachts. It's like, yes, I want the Yachtmaster 3000.
No, just
Do
a
I have
yacht.
to
But,
pay
you know,
for the
would you want a
maintenance of
yacht, a
these
plane,
things?
or
Do I get
like
the
a great
gas
car?
for free?
Yeah.
And the
that's
maintenance, like,
problem.
how do you what's the choice? Do you have to pay for this thing
Yeah.
effectively?
Uh,
It's a
I
yacht,
can't pay
yeah,
plane gas.
Actually, yeah.
I don't
Because
have
one
plane
would be
gas.
like, can I resell it? Because maybe you just do it for that. And two would
Yeah,
be,
right.
do you
'cause
have to
you
keep
probably
paying
get the
for
most.
this?
I don't know. You probably get the most for like the big yacht, like one of them big ass like Russian oligarch
Yeah,
yachts.
like some,
You gotta
like
you gotta be
oil
sure it's been
king will
built in
buy
a
it.
shipyard that it can actually leave though. Because Jeff
Exactly.
Bezos, fucking richest man on earth, had a largest yacht built in a shipyard
This
where they
gross,
can't actually
Joy.
get it out. They can't get it out because there's like a fucking bridge there, and they're like, "Oh, we'll dismantle the bridge," and then the entire like town, everyone's like, "No,
It's
you're
like,
fucking
no.
not.
Yeah,
You're not going
no.
to dismantle this
Dismantle
bridge,
the
this
bridge?
historic bridge, so Jeff Bezos can get his fucking
Yeah,
yacht
that's
out."
absurd.
I
Good
love it.
Lord. Yeah, you need to.
Who's at
move
fault for
somewhere
that?
else.
Jeff
Bezos.
Bezos.
Jeff
Oh, the yacht
Bezos.
builders.
Jeff
Billionaire.
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. Whoever he
But no,
hired.
yeah, I mean, assuming somebody brought it up early on, they both would be. They're like, do you want to do this? Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
No, I mean, if you paid someone to build a yacht and they build it in a shipyard they can't get out of,
But I'm saying,
It's their fault.
presumably they said this will be a problem later, you know. And he's like,
Yeah,
yeah, don't
maybe.
worry about it for now. Just build it.
Yeah, they probably thought they could just push it through and nobody would notice. All of a sudden, the bridge is
Strap
under
it.
construction. Nobody knows why.
Try
Strap it to a
distract
Blue
them with
Origin
this.
rocket and send it
Yeah.
to space.
Yep.
There
Done.
you go.
Anyway, based on the little details of that, I'd say a car of some kind. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
sweet
I'd say too.
Ferrari, of course.
I
Yeah.
want, you know those like small Japanese cars, the K cars,
Yes.
K
Yeah.
cars, K trucks. I want one
Yeah.
of those.
K cup?
I
Those
want
are
an
cool.
electric
Yeah.
one. I want an electric
Yeah.
one because
That'd be
like
fun.
when I'm driving, where am I going? I'm going like less than 2 miles from anywhere.
Basically,
that
you
I
want a
need to go.
golf cart.
Yeah, I want a golf cart that has
Electric golf
4-wheel
cart.
drive. Electric
of-
golf
think-
cart with 4-wheel
Okay.
drive.
Yeah.
Think
I
of
can
all
get
the
on board.
places you could park. So much
Yeah.
parking
Yeah.
options.
Yeah, you can ride those on the sidewalk, probably, right?
No.
I don't know. I'm with you, man. Like if I could get my life into a situation where a golf cart was a form of transportation that I used every day, I'd think that's a good place to be.
Yeah. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I want one, but I need money.
I'd rather have a plane, though. Honestly,
But then you got to have a pilot. And you got to have
I
a
might
place
get
to
a
You know,
land.
if
big
I could
ass
fly it-
yacht.
I have played
I can
drive a
Microsoft Flight
car.
Simulator for hours.
You've got a lot
How
of
many times
hours
have you
long.
landed? How many times have you landed?
Yeah, successfully.
That's not the point.
Take out autopilot.
Briar does strike me as the type of person that would. You can take off in the plane, like
Yeah.
getting up into
How
the
hard
air.
could it be?
And then he's like, I'm not worried about the rest. And you're like, can you
We'll
land
figure
this
it out when
thing?
we get to that
Oh,
point.
don't worry about it. Let's just keep flying.
They do say any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. So Briar,
True.
just as long as you can walk away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Remember that
hard could it be?
landing? Remember that landing in the mountains where you then got eaten like a month later? It's a good landing.
I don't think I'd make it.
How
I don't
we
think
ended
I'd
up
make
there.
it like. I think like everyone would be like, I'm a little hungry. Start with a toe.
By the way, I would
Mr.
go with
Reclamino.
I would go with the most expensive and
Oh.
sell it. That's easy.
Sell it. Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
go
'cause
for a
then-
big ass yacht so I can escape to it when everything goes to hell.
It's gonna have broken down after everything went to hell though.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm gonna be in the middle of the ocean. It's gonna be safe and cozy.
You're gonna be waiting
You know
in the
what's
middle of the
better
ocean
than
for a long
owning a
time.
yacht? Having a buddy who owns a yacht.
Yacht,
Yeah.
bro, like
Yeah.
Bezos.
Yeah.
Not Bezos, because his yacht's stuck in land, can't get out.
Good point.
I
I mean,
mean, throw sweet parties on it.
Yeah, honestly, like a boat stuck on land is probably almost as fun as a boat on water.
Yeah. Like it's way easier for everybody to get to where it's
Yeah.
True.
No, just live on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have built a hotel too, I guess. But
Mr.
Yeah.
Macalito says, question for Briar, how are the garden guerrilla warfare going against your neighbor? Did you get a new powerful ally at the town hall meeting? No, I got yelled at though at the town hall meeting. Crew
Did you
is
really?
welcome. Yeah, crew is welcome.
You went to a town hall meeting?
I'm not gonna talk about it. Never mind. Yeah, I went to the town hall meeting. Crew is welcome to come up with tips and tricks for Briar to get ahead in his awesome adventure. Look,
Great.
my neighbor does not know he's my mortal enemy.
Well, there's your problem.
Yeah. All he's doing is watering his freshly sodden lawn and making me look like an asshole. He's not doing it on purpose. He's just got a really nice lawn.
Oh, so you're the asshole here.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you had a deep inward look at yourself, your hate for French fries, and the realization that your lawn care is terrible?
Okay, no,
I
that's
am
that's
doing
an
the
okay
best I
thing to have,
can
though.
with a legacy lawn. I inherited this lawn. Okay. I did not plant this lawn. The lawn was
Why don't
shitty
you
when I got
resod?
here.
Resod it.
Dude,
No,
that is
no.
expensive. I got
Even
a
better.
Ferrari to
Even
pay
better.
for.
You sold
Even
the
better.
yacht. You got tons of
Rip
money
it
after
up.
selling the yacht.
Rip,
rip it up.
rip the lawn up. Lawns are bullshit. Okay, lawns fucking suck. You shouldn't have one. It's all a fucking scam. Okay,
I don't
You'll
live in the
feel
middle
so
of
much
the
agree
desert.
with
better.
this.
A lawn is an okay thing to have in Connecticut. We don't have constant drought.
just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. How much money are you going to save every month by not having to water this bullshit? How much time are you going to save by not having to mow this? How much peace of mind are you going to save by not having to deal with all that? And then also think that your neighbor's an asshole because he happens to care for it. Just fucking rip that shit up, put some stones down.
What the
like
fuck am I
how-
going to do all day, Holzman?
A feng
fucking
shui
bitch about
garden.
stuff on the internet like you always do. Now you can do that and not be interrupted by fucking dealing with your lawn.
Got him.
Thanks.
We should probably wrap it up. Coming up on 2
Okay.
hours, Brian.
Yeah, I got to eat soon.
All right.
It's barbecue.
Well, I got through
Roasting
4
up.
beers. I think that was pretty good. Not
But
quite
final-
a record for DCP, but pretty good.
Final question? Is there one
Okay.
one final question to cap it off with?
Mad Geek says, well, Mad Geek is cheating a little bit. He's got 2 questions for each person on the podcast.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That's a good last
What was-
We never
What
get through
was-
these.
What was the funniest moment for you on the show? And what was the funniest moment on the show where you were the subject of hilarity that you also thought was funny? Never to number 2. These
So,
people are not funny at all.
the key here is we all hate each other.
I honestly think the funniest moment was seeing Pope fall out of his chair.
That was pretty good.
That was
It's tough to beat that
Amazing.
one.
every time I
I-
see it, I die laughing.
Like,
I
it's
don't
just
think I was there for that, but that makes me laugh.
I honestly
my
think
God.
the dead cat ad read was, it might have been the funniest thing that has ever happened on the show.
That's great,
It
too,
was
yeah.
just out of the blue, and it was so fluid.
it was, yeah.
It was perfect.
Fran, what happened was Pope was like diddling with his chair, and he just kind of leaned
Diddling.
back and just full on camera
really
shake.
think-
Was
I
it
really
in
think he was-
mid-sentence?
No, he was
There's
like
a clip
leaning
of it
over
somewhere.
like this. He just
Yeah.
kept leaning
It's
over.
like he was
and
trying
then
to
all of
crack
sudden
a
he
fart.
fell over.
Ate it.
I think he was trying to like rip a fart out or
Yeah,
something.
rip it-
He just
yeah.
lost balance.
He
I mean, it's
overcompensated, went past the point of no return, slammed
Yeah.
the floor.
Then he
And the
tried to
best
play it
was
off like nothing
Hefty's
happened.
face.
Was there a
Hefty's face
clip
was
of
just
it?
like,
Yeah,
There is a
because
clip.
He was only
There
the
is
one
a
who
clip.
saw it happen real time.
yeah,
if
well,
anyone can find the clip real quick.
yeah,
I feel
because
like I've
there was
seen it
there
is
was like
why,
an
so I feel
important
it's
discussion going on about like SBMM or something, that was relevant at the time. Imagine, and then Pope fell. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, wow.
Yeah, I
That
think
was a
in
good one.
recent times, Chaz, bring up the Vegemite. The Vegemite was pretty funny.
Ugh.
Saying everyone
I
tried
didn't find that
Vegemite for
funny
the
at
first
all.
time.
Is that
Oh,
just a
I
thing?
saw
I
Is
some
found
of
it
that.
funny.
That's like
That
a
was
national
great.
thing for Australia is like having other people try Vegemite that have never tried
Yeah.
it.
Have you ever had a
Mhm.
tablespoon of Vegemite in your mouth, Holtz?
Huh?
Have you ever had a tablespoon of Vegemite in your mouth?
A tablespoon? That's too much. You don't want to put that much.
I agree.
Yeah.
See anyone else knows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Small amount. Like spread it
Yeah.
over their toast
Uh-huh.
a little bit. It's like it's okay in that
I
regard.
do
You're right.
know.
Fucking-
You're absolutely right.
I
Did you know
watched
that
them-
it's possible to get high off of too much Vegemite? Probably the salt shrinking your
I
brain.
could see that.
It happens. That happened. Yeah, that happened to me.
I could see that. Yeah,
Salt
Watts, that's
shrinkage?
right. I remember you were saying that you were like
I
woozy or
felt
something.
weird. I was lightheaded. I felt like I was gonna pass
Tripping.
out.
I remember. Yeah, I watched that. But what's funny is everybody's description made me want to try it. It was like it's kind of like soy
Do
sauce.
a
and,
tablespoon.
like and I was like, this all sound. I love salty stuff. So, but I'm
You like it,
sure that it's probably not as appetizing as you made it sound to me.
There's a
No,
big
no, no,
difference
no.
between
Yeah.
a tablespoon and putting it on bread and butter.
Definitely.
Like, it's a
Yeah.
big,
Well,
it's a
Yeah,
big
what
difference.
Holtz is talking about, lightly spreading on a piece of toast, I can
Yeah.
for sure guarantee that you'll like if you like salty stuff. I actually
yeah.
think that is delicious. It's tasty.
Like I would eat a palm full of soy sauce, no problem. It wouldn't even faze me. Delicious.
Wow, that's pretty salty.
But
Yeah.
I don't know how it compares to that. I used
It's
to do that
salty
as
like
a kid.
that.
Is the reason I say
It's-
that. We used to like be running
I
around
bet
outside.
it's about
come in and,
equivalent
like,
to that, honestly. It's
Dude, you
pretty
might
salty.
actually like straight Vegemite.
I'll have to save it though.
They
till I
sell
can
it on
try
Amazon. You should give it a shot.
I have a
You
feeling
should.
it's probably. I've always
Load
had
up
the
the
impression.
stream.
Yeah.
Get a
We
tablespoon
like
live. I
show
want
it
to
to
see it.
chat and
I've always had the impression it has more like. Does it have any like herbiness to it or any like? What else is in it? Like
It's
other than the
yeasty.
salt? Like
It's
oh
just
yeah, and I like
yeah.
yeasty stuff.
It's
It's kind
yeasty.
of like the bottom of like an old beer.
Fromunda.
I don't know.
It's got a whole
Oh,
bunch of
one of
One of
Fromunda
a
in it.
Highland stew.
You can get a
after stewing.
220-gram jar of Vegemite on Amazon for $9.
What are you waiting for?
That's where
Fran?
I got it from.
The Fran
that's where I
sub.
got it
account. Whenever I
from.
do my first one, I'll add Vegemite.
Oh,
to
it
the list.
also it left. It kind of ate the skin at the top of my mouth.
Oh,
so
I've had that.
I had
happen.
lesions at the top of my mouth for like a couple
Yeah.
days.
How did
I've had
this?
that
How
type
did
of
you have
thing.
that happen, Fran?
A lot of chips, believe it or not.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I've
chips
had
get
all of
cut.
the
Sour Patch
sodium and
Kids when I
the
was a kid.
like, and the top. It feels like your top mouth is burnt, right? And you're like, how did that
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah,
Right,
You're
you can feel I could feel the skin missing.
Yeah, and it gets it. Yeah.
y'all ever,
Did you-
ever have those
Well
sour
said.
Altoids?
Yeah.
Sour Altoids in like the little in the little
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah.
I've had
Oh my god,
Altoids.
those
You
were
mean
fucking
Altoids?
great. No. They had
Sour.
sour Altoids. They were like little fruity flavors. They were fucking amazing. But they had to
good to
recall
me.
them because they ate the roof of people's mouth.
Chemical
Mm.
burns.
One last
Yeah.
question related to this: how does it compare with like the super double salt licorice? From have you guys had this from like Sweden or double
No,
salt?
I haven't had
It's
that.
got ammonia in it as well, and so it's a
Oh,
super
you're really selling it
intense
up.
salt licorice. Yeah, it will make some
Sea
people
salt?
sick.
licorice.
Where'd you put
with
ammonia in food? What
I think
the
it's mo-
fuck?
It's small amounts, but it can make people sick. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's like Dutch and Swedish, I think, and
That sounds
double
terrible.
salt licorice. Check it out.
Oh,
Really
thanks.
good.
I like licorice. I don't think I like
See,
licorice.
I'm
I do like
assuming I
licorice.
like it.
Dude, you're gonna like
Nothing-
Vegemite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ammonium chloride.
Yeah.
Sorry, not ammonia. Thank you.
It's like, nothing gets me hungrier than some fucking straight ammonia.
There's some
Yeah.
bleach.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
After I have my
Clorox.
Everclear,
Straight to the
chase it with some Everclear, then I'm good for the night. Well, is that the show? Is that 300?
Yeah.
All
That
right.
was it.
Is that episode
You're
300?
welcome.
Congratulations on getting through 300 episodes of DCP. You guys are
300
awesome.
episodes.
Happy birthday, Watts.
Thank
Prized as
you.
are.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And
birthday.
congrats, yeah, on 300.
Thank you.
everybody. It's
Birthday.
amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Well, shout out to our Patreon members and our Twitch subs for supporting the shows. Again, if you want a big deep dive into Destiny stuff that happened with that TWAB, that's going to be happening tomorrow with Firing Range. So that'll be dropping on the feed real soon.
Yes.
And yeah.
And we'll talk
Thanks.
about Destiny eventually again, probably. Maybe.
One
Maybe we
day.
won't. Maybe we'll spin it around and we'll just talk about the great ice cream debate, followed by
The,
tasting Vegemite.
what was it? Mr. Whipee, Golden Gage,
Golden
Bush?
Gate on,
Golden
baby.
Golden Gate
time with
Bush?
Mr. Whipee.
We're not bushing
Golden
and
Gate
Golden
time with
before you know
Mr.
it.
Whipee.
Golden
Yeah.
Gate Time, Mr. Whipee edition.
That's the title.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see
Thank you,
see you later.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Bye.